I didn't even know you did that.
Like when I get really nervous, I start to cough like I'm going to throw up.
Oh.
Gee, I didn't even know about that disgusting.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah. I thought you meant licking your lips and teeth.
No. I start to get the dry heaves. I've been given so much advice from so many different people. Some people say, just go out and throw it. Don't
what
pitch.
kind of advice are they giving
Some people
you?
say, just go out and throw it and don't pitch. And some people say, go and pitch. And what that was a bad combination of me saying I'll pitch and at the last minute go, no, I'll just throw it. You know what I mean?
It was a bad combination of gay guy and chick.
Right. Listen, I can't.
Did Artie bust your balls there, or you saved it for now?
They saved it for now.
Yeah, right. That was smart.
I'm an 8-year veteran on the show now. I know what to do.
Why waste your time there? No one can hear it.
I asked Michael to call me with any joke he had.
How bad? So once you release the ball, and you see the umpire trying to chase it down. What are you thinking at this point?
I'm thinking this is what I was afraid of. This was it. This
Right.
was all of it put together, the worst of the worst. I mean, you start thinking of all the things you don't want to do. You don't want to throw it over the head. You don't want to bounce it.
I mean, for my father to call me.
No, your father was the least who called me.
Oh, my God. Who called you?
Well, it's always funny who wants to be the first to give you bad news.
Yeah, I was pretty much the first one on your face.
I got a lot of texts.
The first person to give you bad news is your arm.
Right. A lot of people were texting me.
Yeah.
I got about a dozen texts from Booker. It started with, hey, heard it didn't go well. Hey, that's okay. I did it once. And then around the 8th or 9th one, it's about 6:30 at night. I'm drinking, and it just goes, dude, you're on the news. That's what the text says.
Yeah. Wait, who sent you that?
Booker.
Oh, Booker.
Hey, at least you made the news, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, if you had thrown out a perfect pitch, it would have been over.
I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Once I saw how bad it was, I thought. I thought. Listen, here's what happened.
This is Star Wars big.
Here's what happened. So here's what happened. So it's a bad pitch. We all know it's a bad pitch. I'm bummed out, but still, in my mind, it's within the Howard Stern universe.
Right.
Meaning, you come to work on Monday, you guys make fun of me, we show it, we put it on the TV show, and everybody sees it.
Jeff Caro might yell at you.
Yeah, all right. So and the listeners are there, but listen, the place only holds 40,000. You know what I mean? So what happens is during the game, this guy Kevin Burkhardt is a really nice guy. He interviews me during the game, and then they show it. When they show it, my heart just stopped because then I realized now it's been taken out of the Howard Stern universe.
It's on everywhere.
And sent to the world.
Right.
And then like yesterday before the game, Jackson puts the game on every day. And before the game, that mayor of Cincinnati that threw like the worst pitch ever. I turn on the game. It's 12:59, and I see they're doing a side by side.
Oh my God!
I'm not kidding. But here's the worst. Here's the worst part of the whole
This is
thing.
one of the worst catastrophes I've ever seen.
And they say it's close.
Wouldn't it be cool if Major League Baseball started to use this clip like in an opening montage for every single game?
Like it became like a
Right,
wide world of sports kind of thing.
So they decided that as bad as mine was, it's pretty bad, but not quite as bad as the mayor of Cincinnati, but it's very close.
Right.
So I realize now that for all eternity, I'm the second worst pitch. The
You're
worst
linked
pitch
to
in
him.
New York, the second worst pitch, and I'm linked to the mayor of Cincinnati.
This might
my
make Jackson a Yankee
Well,
fan.
all of this is going on the whole weekend, like leading up to this. Mary's like getting mad at me, even like the couple of days before the game.
Because you're stressed out.
I'm stressed out. I'm ruining everything, and
Because Beth said to me, "How will Mary be about this?" I said, "Mary's a real ball buster. She's not going to sit and give him any compassion."
No, so
You shouldn't. I mean, this is ridiculous.
So it's the whole thing.
He embarrassed the whole
Have Mary and your sons been relocated yet? Aren't they in the witness protection program?
So,
All right, here's your new name.
So we get home on Saturday, and I'm really bummed out. Mary's like, God, like I've been putting up with this for 2 weeks. Is this going to go on now? And I'm like, you're a woman. You do not understand what this means.
And she goes, "You're a woman too."
So yesterday,
How do you understand what it means?
so yesterday at 1 o'clock after this thing is on TV,
Right.
Wow.
I just hang my head and I go in my office and I'm in there, and she just comes in and she goes, "So you're gonna ruin Mother's Day?" She goes, "This is what it's gonna be." She goes, "This is my day, and now it's all about you."
Oh my God! Hey, this is sweet. Gary's kids are on the phone. They want to make him feel better. Hey, Gary's kids. Oh, that's mean. Kids. What do you think of your dad? All right, they can't stop.
That sounds like Jake and Chubba from Queens.
Howard, here's how you know it's really, really bad. I get a text. I'm going to pick up my mother to bring her home for Mother's Day. I get a text on my phone, and it says, "Sorry about the first pitch. How are you doing?" And you know how people text you and you don't know who it is?
Yeah.
So
There wasn't any really great ones.
They weren't as great as they usually are.
Like the FedEx drop it out.
Yeah, that was the best.
Wizard of Oz.
I don't know. You know, you thought that FedEx one was good?
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
I told you Jackie would like that.
The helium balloons, I like that.
I sat there and said, first of all, those 3 munchkins look like Jackie. They did. They look like Jackie.
I couldn't get that they were delivering helium balloons. It was stupid. It was always funny.
You know what was a weird one? There was one for Pets.com.
Yeah, the one that's
really odd
with the sock puppet.
Right.
Yeah, no one liked that.
Go.
Then I called over to somebody who was having like a Super Bowl party, had about 10 people over, and I said, hey, what do you think of the Super Bowl? And I heard them all laughing at all the commercials, like hysterically laughing.
Oh,
They were
my.
probably drinking.
They were probably drinking.
Right. They were on something.
I was like really upset.
That's really good.
I was like,
You're not getting the commercial.
yeah, I was like, I go, they must be on weed, they must be drinking, they must have ecstasy. I mean, they must be doing everything. Because I said, what are those people laughing at?
You know what was really weird? You didn't watch any of the pregame stuff? That went on for 18 hours?
No.
What time did it start? 10 in the morning?
It was 2 in the afternoon.
No, I think it was before that. It was definitely before that.
I guess about a half an hour before the Super Bowl started, they did this tribute to Walter Payton.
Yeah.
That made you want to cry.
Yeah.
It just totally, it like ruined the whole thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fun day. What are they doing?
They're like cheering and everybody's doing it.
Walter Payton evidently was like the Mother Teresa of football.
I lived in Chicago when he had his big years there. He was great.
Everyone
He was a great guy.
You can't find a person say a bad
What
thing
was his
about
nickname, like Sunshine or something?
Sweetness, yeah.
Sweetness.
Nice guy.
Yeah, no one's ever called me that.
Ralph.
Oh, Sweetness. Sweetness, I don't want to leave and go to school. I like it.
Let me say.
Yeah. So someone told me the women from The View did a pre-show.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like that. Somebody told me. I don't know. I didn't
Where was I looking? There's a picture in the paper. Is it a paper today or one of the tabloids of Carmen Electra standing next to Star Jones, and you think she's going to grab her and eat her?
You know, Barbara Walters has lost her mind. I have a clip. I got to pull it for you. Ashley Judd was on The View.
Yeah.
So Ashley Judd's talking about her sister says she's a ball buster. And Barbara Walters starts to, like, wig out and say, listen, if there's any children listening right now, what that means is she had some big balls and they broke. And that's what that means, kids.
Oh, my God.
She's a wacko. She's like Tom. You know what I mean?
Nobody can handle anything.
Ballbuster is terrible. I'm much younger. Tell the kids. Tell the kids. Good dog, Panda.
What that means is...
Somebody told me the midget in the FedEx commercial was Marty the Midget, but those were computer-generated, weren't they?
He really looked like...
Well, no, so there was a different commercial.
Yeah.
With some midgets in it?
Yeah, I think I saw a different one with some midgets in it. I thought I might have seen Marty, but I think that they had to get, at one point they talked about FedEx.
And believe me, I didn't want to see any FedEx commercials. FedEx was supposed to get a package to me over the weekend, and they lost it.
Really?
I was pissed.
What's your tracking number?
I gave them the tracking number.
Did you call and ask somebody with some education?
Spent the whole way. I go, where are you? Give me somebody to speak some sense.
Have you seen the infomercial for one of these real estate schemes to make money with midgets?
I saw that this weekend.
What is that about?
I have
midget real estate investors?
I wrote down the website. I left it at home. I will get it for you. You got to see this.
Is it a goof?
It's so funny.
I don't know.
I couldn't tell whether it was a joke or not.
Right.
It looks like any of those real estate infomercials where the people are giving their testimonials about how much money they make and how little time they have to spend doing it. And then the guy that they're all taking this advice from is a midget.
No, really?
No. The guy is a real person, but his spokesperson...
A real person.
There are twin midgets.
Twin midgets.
There are twin midgets that are the spokespersons for this system.
Right.
And
Because
I
didn't
system
stay
it
with
is
it.
a full-size man.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Because they keep talking about Ron.
Right.
And then all
Ron's
of a
the
sudden,
full-size man.
the guy who's talking about Ron and telling you how great Ron's system is can't get it. His feet are dangling at the end of the chair.
I got to get a copy of that. That sounds like good entertainment. I'll be laughing at that one.
Hey,
yeah.
Did you see Greed on Friday night by any chance?
No.
You know,
Did you watch the special edition of Millionaire?
No, what was special about it?
All sports one?
Yeah.
I couldn't answer the $100 question.
What was the... sports.
It was really hard.
It was all football
It was all football.
Yeah.
So it was a Super Bowl millionaire game.
But you know, it was funny. You should have seen it because this guy comes on and he really looked like white trash. You know, the guy like worked at a shopping center or something. And Reed just starts saying this stuff about him, like he's like little kind of jabs at him, like the night shift should be real proud of you. And then near the end he goes. The guy like walks away with $35,000, and Reed just goes, gets up and walks away. And it was almost like everybody told him this was right. This was right, but he got up and left. He goes, we have a lot of doctors and accountants on the show, but that young man could probably really use the money.
Put him down.
That's not a big deal to most of you.
Yeah,
this guy is like winning $1 million.
Yeah, we just sort of mellow out with all the commentary.
And I'm getting a little sick of ABC.
A little Regis out.
Regis, like he's the next.
Is there a show he's not on?
Yeah, I'm sick of Regis.
That was a goof.
I like that show, Millionaire.
Yeah, but it's not like, oh, Tuesday, Regis is here again.
Why doesn't CBS do that for me? Hey, Howard's here. Give me a game show. I don't understand it. What, I can't do that stupid game?
Why don't you produce your own? You got a production.
Nah, I'm tired. I got 87 shows in production.
You got to produce every show?
I'll be honest with you.
Baldwin's restaurant.
It's a lot of... Yeah, I'm busy with Angie. Baldwin's restaurant.
Break.
How can the Globe print that, Tom? Can I sue them? I was on no such date.
I think what Robin says is true. You got to prove that you were injured by it.
I am injured. Who's going to date me now?
Prove it. Of course your feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
But you gotta
They're saying I'm a bad date. I haven't even gone on a date.
You're going to have the toughest time of all proving that your feelings are hurt.
Right. Well, my feelings are hurt. I just want to go on record as saying that. I mean, it's...
Your kids will be upset.
They shouldn't.
Yeah. And my kids are upset.
Maybe it's becoming the thing because, I went to see that Dame Edna show yesterday.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how, she's been a widow for 10 years, and now that she's in New York, everybody's trying to date her. And she gives off a list of names, Donald Trump, this one, that one. And she goes, Howard Stern has been calling.
That's funny.
It was funny.
Well, all right. So are we going to exchange money off the air? I don't think people want to sit and listen to us exchange money.
Can I just tell you about the guy I saw on Greed on Friday night? So they had this guy, and, some of the contestants are really, really scary people.
Right.
So they're interviewing this guy, and Chuck Woolery goes, I understand that you had 2 children in the same year. And he goes, that's right, Chuck. I had one in January, and then I needed the tax deduction, so I had the other one in December, but they're not twins. So I'm thinking, oh, my God, the guys having kids like crazy. Then he says, if you win the $1 million, what will you do with it? And he says, I'm going to take my family to Las Vegas, and we're going to try to go to as many all-you-can-eat buffets as humanly possible.
Wow.
Man with a plan.
Get an answer. Like, I'll buy a house.
Right.
He's going to a buffet.
Buffet, all-you-can-eat buffet.
So, did he win the money? No.
Thank God.
Thank God. What a waste. All right, we got to take a break.
No all-you-can-eat buffet?
Tomorrow, Mr. Methane will be here, for those of you who are fans of Mr. Methane.
Did you watch the end of the game?
Yes, I did. It was a great game. One of the best Super Bowls ever.
It was a great game.
Excellent.
Great Super Bowl.
The other thing
The teams that were there deserve to be there for a change.
That's right.
Can I just say the other thing that weirds me out is that, that guy, Kurt Warner, had the dream season,
Right.
MVP and everything.
That was funny.
It's annoying when they kept cutting to his wife, and
That's the
you got to
thing.
get me involved in things.
But that's the thing, the guy's standing there with his trophy. He's holding up his trophy, and it's awesome. And they go, what'd you think about that last play? And he goes, before we say anything, I got to stop and thank my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ, the man upstairs who made it all possible. And I was like, give me a break.
And when they talk to the wife, what got you here?
God.
It's our belief in God.
Oh.
I heard Howard on the Titans. Kurt went over to him and prayed.
Yeah, I know. He was over there praying. And then Al Michaels goes, isn't that nice? He's praying right there on the field. I'm like, get him off there when he's praying.
But, I mean, they have had a pretty tough life, so I guess they have to.
Yeah, because I keep harking back to he was bagging groceries.
But also,
years ago.
They ought to do a TV movie of the week on his
That's
story.
what I'm saying, that they are a TV movie.
They are. The guy was bagging groceries. Now he's a friggin' star in the NFL.
So, doesn't he have like a blind child?
Yes.
Oh,
the
God.
father,
And what is it
the
with
father of the child dropped him on his head, and the kid went flying.
Yeah, and I think.
So how did he wind up with him?
He married the woman.
Oh, so that's his her
That's
child
the second,
from
right.
Oh.
And Warren,
Where was God? Where was God?
She wasn't in the religion.
Her parents
her
died
parents
in
were murdered.
died in a tornado.
Oh, that's right. Her parents died in a tornado a couple of years ago. I mean,
Wow.
they've been through a lot.
No wonder they pray.
Yeah. They've been through a lot of bad haircuts, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
But they showed the place where he used to bag the groceries. It looked pretty bad.
Did it?
Yeah, High V's, I think, was
Yeah,
the
High V.
High V.
It's not even a real store.
Yeah, right.
And
High V.
He played arena football. He played football in Europe. And, I mean, he's...
Yeah, he played for the Amsterdam Wings or something.
Guy looked great yesterday.
He was excellent.
He can play.
Man, is he a great third down player.
Yeah, he's great.
So now they're saying that the guy that he replaced, they just paid that guy millions of dollars this past year.
And he's been sitting around watching this guy play.
Sitting around watching, so they're going to trade him next
And
year.
did you notice, that guy looks like a movie star. I mean, like, if he was actually out there doing that stuff, his career would be huge.
Wow.
I mean, the Rams had 8 or 9 losing seasons in a row.
Yeah.
They throw this guy in, and all of a sudden they're like...
Now they're winners. Wow.
Trent Green, I think, is the other quarterback.
Yeah, and the pretty guy is walking around going, hey, what about me?
He's bagging groceries now.
You know what's funny? That guy gets a ring and he gets like a share of the money. And
Yeah, well, all right, that's how it works. Who cares?
They had such stories on about Super Bowl that they had a story on about a guy who was on some team and they won the Super Bowl and he had to sell his ring because he had, he
How
had
about,
hard
to me, the amazing story, oh, really? Here's the amazing story, is the owner of the Rams, I guess it is?
Yeah. Georgia Frontieri.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Frontier now.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is with the name change?
But here's a woman who really is not a good-looking woman, and they say, I don't know anything about her. She owns the team because she got it from her sixth husband who died.
She was young then.
Could she have been that good-looking?
You know, some people take a really bad turn.
Now all these hot, like, models and strippers are looking for, like, really rich guys. This woman,
she found them all.
She looks like a truck driver,
right?
And she got a football team. And then what they say about the new husband? She got a new husband.
Oh my God!
He's Frontier. Yeah, he's Frontier.
He's Frontier.
His name's Frontier.
Right. Well, how come she keeps marrying guys with names similar?
Yeah, she was Frontier, and now she's Frontier.
No, she's just changed the pronunciation.
Oh, she did?
It's not like the guys.
The guy that husband hasn't changed. The seventh husband is either Frontieri, Frontier, or Frontier.
But now she's Georgia Frontier.
It's been Frontieri, Frontier, and now Frontier.
Well, she knows how to work it.
But it's funny because you know that movie Any Given Sunday?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be sort of based on her, except it's Cameron Diaz playing the part.
Right, and what's she doing down on the field?
No. And Margaret is playing the part of the mother.
Oh, I put Cameron Diaz.
Well, what's she doing down on the field?
She's the owner.
You can stand on the field? Sure. Don't the owners usually sit up in a box somewhere?
They do, but sometimes they want to hang around.
Remember being annoying.
Remember the Dallas guy?
Like a Marge Shot kind of character.
Yeah, well, no one wants to see her.
You remember Jerry Jones from Dallas used to stand and he wore the trench coat. He was always yelling stuff and looking pissed off.
Right.
You can be wherever you want.
You know what's even more annoying? You haven't seen the whole season. That's her outfit, that blue thing she wears. That's what she wears every week.
Lucky outfit.
Yeah. With the same earrings, the bad earrings.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she was the obnoxious wife owner.
All that money, she can't get a good haircut?
When she inherited the team, they did everything they could to take it away from her.
Right.
The NFL was trying to figure out any way they could for her not to have it.
Really?
In fact, what I really think of when I think of her is that baseball movie where the owner is such a horror to the players.
Why don't they want her to own it?
She was a pain in the ass. They didn't think she knew anything about football, and they didn't like her.
And evidently she must know something about
football.
football.
She inherited it from her husband.
Right.
Like they like to approve of every owner.
Mm-hmm. Like it would be like if you owned this radio station, and if you like one of your cousins got it who didn't know anything about it, everyone would be like, "Oh, he doesn't know about radio."
But meanwhile, she won.
Owner.
How hard is it to own?
Well, it's the first time she won. She inherited the team 20 years ago.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was a pretty good team until she took a hold.
Plenty of guys in the NFL still haven't won anything.
But now they're giving her credit for Kurt. They're saying she was the one who got the guys to actually look at this guy and give him a chance.
Wow.
And you know what? Green Bay cut the guy, so the Rams saw something in him.
Yep. All right, listen, we got to take a break. Everybody settle up their money. Nobody has mayonnaise and bologna thrown at their ass because we all are here to pay. And we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to a man who thanks the Lord for the moral decline of America. Howard Stern.
Hello.
The soon-to-be Grand Marshal of the Czech Parade in New York City, Howard Stern.
And so much going on.
By the way, it was a huge sport weekend. I mean, Mike Tyson fought. Did you see that?
Yeah. I didn't see the fight, but I heard it was a joke.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was saying, well, he was back in his old form. I said, yeah, but he was boxing a guy who'd never had on gloves before.
I know. He was in form.
He knocked the guy down 4 times in like 4 minutes.
It's like when you take karate lessons, the teacher doesn't fight back, so you always win, and it feels good.
Yeah.
You think you actually know how to fight, and then you get in a real fight and guy kicks your ass. You know what I mean? Like, no, you're supposed to hold still while I hit you.
Why are you moving?
Hey, wait, I have to perform my kata.
This guy was so bad. It was just really embarrassing because every time Tyson hit him, he fell down.
I touched him. And the guy made about $500,000 out of it.
Oh, yeah, he was very happy to take those balls.
Right. And Tyson, I think, is feeling like he's a champ again.
Yeah, Tyson said, listen, I can still fight.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, you can beat me up.
I think Shelley was thinking, I got to do something to build his confidence.
It did it. Tyson's so stupid, he thinks he can fight again.
Absolutely.
Wait till he has to go against Lennox Lewis.
Forget about it.
I am really angry about this Globe article.
I know. You keep talking about it. You keep
look at it.
over it.
Howard Stern's first date of bus. None of this is true. I didn't go out on any date. I said, shock bores sexy Angie Everhart to tears.
I have to hear
Bores.
from Angie that she was not bored.
You have to hear from Angie that we didn't go out on a date.
Now, if the article said that you and Angie went on a date and you were kissy-facing and, like, having a great time, would you be as annoyed?
I feel a little better. At least that was a good date.
You'd still be telling us it didn't happen?
Right. But at least say something nice.
They're going to put you in someplace. Maybe they could have made it.
I would love to talk to someone from the Globe, and I'll tell you why.
That's okay. We can call them.
Yeah, I would like to know the process. Like, do they sit down and say, hey, Howard Stern was... There's editorially. They must have, like, an editorial board. Somebody must sit down and said, look, we have to make up a complete story about Howard Stern going out on a date.
Why do you think that? You don't think that people are out there looking for stories about you, and then people just say, you know what, I saw him, and he was here and there and everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think that someone actually called us in?
I don't think that they just make it up.
Don't you think they called Stephen Baldwin and said, was this Howard Stern at your restaurant?
I don't think they checked a thing. They don't want to know.
Right. But I think that they sit down and go, you know what, let's just make up his first date.
But
I do.
You're on the radio.
That's
It's
right.
so easy for you to then bust them and say this is not true.
But then no one believes me anyway.
Oh.
Howard Stern's,
no credibility.
Howard Stern's first date, a bust. Howard Stern was all sizzle with sexy supermodel Angie Everhart when she guested on his radio show. But when it came to their first date, he was all fizzle. I mean, that's Stephen. Come on. I don't want.
Why a lawyer?
I don't want chicks to think I suck on a date.
This sounds like she was sitting there buying the exit.
Yeah, bored to tears, almost sleeping in her food.
Like
Angie
took a leak, she would have ran.
Right. Angie seemed hot to trot for Howard, says an eyewitness, but instead of wooing her, he bored her by talking about his wife, his kids, and his career. Now they're at the table hearing the discussion.
Yeah, they know what you said.
They know what I said even.
Do you think the two people who sort of look like you showed up somewhere?
And I'm sure that somebody reading this says, you know what, maybe it is, maybe he didn't bore, but I'm sure they were there at the restaurant together.
Yeah, if I read that and didn't know you, I'd figure, even hearing you now, I'd say to myself,
Yeah, you
still don't believe me.
Something went on.
We were all together.
And there is not 1 ounce of truth in any of this. Howard's been single since he separated from Allison, and they go through, all that. And then it goes...
Is there a good picture of you?
It's an okay picture. Much better picture of Angie. The raunchy DJ...
I don't think you can get a bit.
Yeah, I don't think so. The raunchy DJ then invited Angie out on a real date, and she accepted. The couple wound up at Manhattan's trendy Alaya restaurant. That's Baldwin's place. Angie kept leaning over the table to kiss Howard.
See, she was into it.
Reveals the eyewitness. He looked embarrassed and kept bringing the conversation back to his family. If Angie had any notion of romance, Howard squashed it when he whipped out photos of his daughters.
Why are you showing her photos instead of kissing her?
Yeah, and I carry photos of my daughters with me on a date. I don't carry photos of anybody. By the time he looked at his watch and said, I got to crash soon.
I got to crash now.
Yeah, hey, I got to crash.
You don't even say that.
I don't. I would never say that. I got to crash soon, and it's in quotes. I got to crash soon. It's past my bedtime. Angie seemed relieved that it would soon be over.
It's very possible.
At some date.
Very possible that she was out with somebody, and they just mistook it for you.
Well, there you go.
Why don't you get her on the phone and find out who she was out with?
I don't know. But despite the anticlimax, pals say Howard and Angie aren't giving up on each other. He called her, apologized, and asked her out again, and friends reveal.
Now, how do they know about the phone call?
I don't know. None of it. That's what I'm saying. They made up an entire story.
What are the friends revealing?
A friend reveals, and Angie was fantastic about it. So she was very sweet about how horrible I am and what a bore I am.
Nice. That was nice that she was going to go out with you again.
Right.
Even though you're a bore.
And there she is, like, laying there all sexy and stuff, and I'm just like,
And you're with what?
I'm just like, looking off into space. Like I'm Christopher Reeve.
Like you're crazy.
Yeah, right. Like I'm a crazy man.
Like you're a maniac.
You can't get her.
Right. Oh.
You should sue him.
I should.
Meanwhile, you got to ask yourself, because I'm looking in the tabloids, and they got a story in here about Tim Allen being saved by his wife. Okay?
I don't believe it.
Already suspect.
Yes. They say that on January 13th, Tim Allen had a medical emergency. And, of course, the girlfriend is nowhere to be found.
Of course not.
So what does he have to do? He has to call his wife to come get him and rush him to the hospital.
Oh, boy.
And now they're saying, we hope that this shows him that he really needs to stick with his wife.
Of course he does.
So what do? You're in your apartment alone.
Right.
And you have a medical emergency. Who do you call, Ghostbuster?
Call the doorman.
Call the doctor.
Yeah.
Call an ambulance.
Really? Call a million people. I don't believe anything in the tabloids now. This has ruined the tabloids for me. Because I was never really a victim to any of these made-up stories before.
Well, there was no story to make up.
You could have made up one. You could have made up one and said, you know, I'm a depressed guy, or I'm a something.
I couldn't have made that up. That's true.
I don't know, something.
That's going to kill you.
Occasionally take pictures of you in the park running and say, what's going on here?
Right. They made up stories about me being a bad date.
And now you're a target. You are the new Roseanne, so just get used to it.
You should sue him, because all the other chicks are going to think you're lame now.
I know.
Yeah, but, you know, it's going to be one of those stupid nonsense.
Should we get Angie Everhart on the phone?
Yes, I want to get to the bottom of this.
Because maybe she was out with some guy.
Yeah, maybe she went on a date.
And they just thought it was you.
Right.
You know, so people get confused.
That was so specific. I mean, taking it out pictures.
It's like telephone. You know, we saw her out with some guy. Oh, could it have been Howard Stern? You know, she was supposed to go out with Howard Stern. You know, and it gets all...
but like Howard's saying, don't they have to call somebody back and confirm
what do you think this is, the New York Times?
Well,
what do you think we are?
You figure they don't want to get sued.
Right. What's the difference between them just totally making up a story and somebody calling in a phony story if they're not checking up?
There's no difference. And the truth is that public figures don't have the same kind of... protection.
We should call in a story off the air.
A private citizen.
So the moral of the story is next time.
Do me a favor, Ralph. Call the Globe and tell them you saw me on a great date where I was really funny.
Yeah, you're cracking her up.
Yeah, if they're looking for stories, start giving them.
She was underneath the table.
You know. Yeah, talking about how she couldn't keep her hands up, and like she said that quote, he is the best kisser I've ever heard.
This is the best one.
Yeah.
Howard Stern is such a great date. He's fighting off the women. They're fighting over him.
He's the best date. And young girls seem to really dig him.
He's in demand.
Right.
And he doesn't know what to do. It's driving him crazy.
Yeah, in fact, it's too much sex. and he uses his feet under the table on the girls.
He doesn't have to. He's having 3 and 4 dates a night. The girls want him so bad.
Right, and he's so interesting. You know?
A huge package.
And say I'm huge. Yeah. And because someone saw my genitals in the bathroom when I went to clean up at the restaurant. Oh, man. So, so Saturday we went over to Nobu Restaurant for Ross Saban's birthday party. And then I went to this place, Ralph and all his buddies go to Lot 61.
What is Lot 61?
See, Lot 61 isn't a good name for this place. Because doesn't Lot 61 sound like a meat market?
Yeah, it sounds like a storage place.
But that's it. But every good club is downtown.
In the meatpacking district.
Yeah, but Lot 61 sounds like, you know, one of those like low-class joints in Queens or something.
Doesn't matter what they call it.
Yeah, well, you get killed when you go in.
But it was actually kind of cool. You go in there. And it's like rooms set up where, like, I thought it was like a dance club, but it's just like some good music playing. It's not too loud, right? That you can actually talk.
It's like a big lounge. And you can dance in some little areas, but it's not set up for a dance club.
It's like a lounge. Like you sit at tables and there's, you know, couches and stuff. Like if you were going to hang out at some big party with a lot of good chairs. So, you know, it's like that kind of vibe. And you go in there. I went in there. 2 seconds, I sit down. This chick comes over and goes, "Look, I'm not going to beat around the bush." She says to me, I want to F you. All right? This chick says this to me. Like 19 years old.
Put that in the glove.
Yeah. Now, you put that in the glove.
That doesn't get in the glove.
So I'm looking her over. I see she's completely intoxicated. And not my type.
How else is she going to say that?
Yeah, she's not my type. All right? She's not my type. And plus, I don't want any articles in the paper me saying, like, you know, I'm sitting there making out with some 19-year-old in some club. I just don't want that, you know?
That's not the article that'll get printed anyway.
Exactly.
I'll call that one in.
Right. So,
I told you that happens at these clubs. I was out there with Dennis Rodman, and the girl came up and said, "Look, I want to take you home, and I want you to F my girlfriend in front of me. I'm a lesbian, and I want to watch you F my girlfriend."
Did he do it?
He was like, "Get out of here."
Oh, really? Because that's how I was. So I said to the, right, Ralph? I mean, and Ralph goes to me, "You are nuts. She's hot." I said, "She is?"
Girls can be hot.
I didn't think she was that hot. And then he goes, "You're nuts. She's hot."
She was hot. She was loaded, I think.
That's very hot to Ralph.
That's very
hot. Who knows?
A loaded girl.
So everyone's sitting around watching this thing, and I just said to her, she goes, "What's the matter? Don't you want me? Are you crazy?" I said, "You know what?" I said, "Let me just sit here, honey. I'm trying to relax. We'll see. You know, you're a little fast for me. You're moving a little fast.
And that's what Rodman told me. He said, you know, women are bold. They just come up and lay it on the line.
Yeah, so anyway, I said, but let me introduce you to my friend Ralph, because I know Ralph's a player.
Because he'll take you up on it.
So 2 seconds later, I see Ralph making out with the chick. Like, he's like all over her.
He doesn't care.
Oh, he's putting on like a display in the club, like where the two of them, you know, and she's got the underwear on, and he's got his hands. I mean, she's got a whole thing going on, and he's practically, the two of them are really going on.
Yeah, they need a room.
Then the chick gets up, and she goes up. It turns out she's on a date.
What?
Yeah, she's on a date. So she goes back to her date, and she's busy with the date now. So Rob's, he goes, you got to get her back from it. I said, I'm not getting her back. So Ross...
You lost her.
No. I sent Ross over to go get her.
So Ross goes over, he grabs her, he brings her back. And now...
What did the boyfriend say?
Nothing. He didn't care.
He just sat there.
And then,
he's a great girl.
Yeah. So then... Lot 61, man.
Yeah, keep it real.
And then, so then, all of a sudden, next thing you know, Ralph's making out with her again. So then Ross turns to me and goes, hey, I brought her over here. How come Ralph's making out with her?
Well, you went to get her, you idiot.
Yeah. He's like, why am I not making out with her?
So does he grab her?
Wow. I don't know. It looked like everyone was like trying to get in on this.
Defend her honor.
Yeah. And then Ralph.
5 years from now, she'll be on The View talking about how she used to be a sex addict.
Right. I don't know what was going on. So then Ralph, then I just like, you know, I don't know. Then some girl. So you know, I met there though, who was actually very nice, was Betsy Johnson, the clothing designer.
Oh, sure.
And she was real nice.
Her daughter looked pretty hot.
Yeah, her daughter looked hot.
I thought she was really
cute. Her daughter is gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, I was rapping to her. I was rapping to her and the daughter.
Did Ralph make out?
Because I've seen pictures.
No.
I was making out with Betsy.
By the way, he was not making out with Betsy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying.
She has too much class.
I didn't hear it.
I don't know about that, but she was not making out with her.
She has too much class,
right.
let me tell
you.
you.
You know her?
No,
then,
everybody almost has too much class for Ralph.
Yeah, right. It was really disgusting. And I even said
Fisting a girl, he doesn't even know her name.
Doing what?
And then, I don't know, then some other chicks gave me their phone numbers. That was kind of cool. A lot of them came up and said, listen, I don't want your thing anyway. Here's my phone numbers. And the one I was looking at, one of them I liked, but then,
you know,
and I was like, man, I would call the chick. And then I found out after I left that someone else was busy with her. So
that's who you're meeting.
Did you say where?
Yeah, well,
I'm trying to tell
by
you,
the way,
nutcases.
I was not there to meet anyone. I was there to wish Ross a happy birthday.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
You got to be careful out there.
Yeah.
There are nutty women out there.
I like that. Nuttier the better.
Well, go ahead,
some not nutty girls.
Yeah. What?
There's some not nutty girls, but
you
nutty ones are running up.
You have not found
He doesn't want to find them.
I don't want them.
Not the point. You can't. You don't even have anybody you could take to a restaurant.
Yes, I do.
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
Who do I need to
I'm going to tell you something. This dude's a freak.
Every once in a while, you like to go out to dinner.
Right? I wouldn't even sit next to him during Super Bowl. That's how freaky he is. I got a whole different impression of him now. He's a freak.
What?
Dude, you're a freak.
What was the impression you had before?
I don't know. I've just never seen you in action like that.
Yeah, listen, you know what?
You're
a
freak.
What? That was a crazy night.
Please, Ralph.
You walked in there, man. You know, and all of a sudden there's all these girls around and everything. It was
so you flipped out.
So I took advantage. I mean, please.
Okay.
Like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
I'm the only one. I went home. I went home and went to bed.
Hey, you're still on your Bahamas vacation.
I know. I don't know what to me. I'm at home with bed. I go to sleep.
I don't know what's wrong
You're
with
in Bahamas vacation.
You needed a couple of drinks, and then you would have hung.
Yeah.
Where was your red wine?
I wasn't drinking. You know, because I got over that stomach virus. I just was like, you know what?
Oh, you're trying to maintain.
Well, hey, come on. I want to have a solid week of work where I'm not falling apart. Just once.
See, you'll never be Ralph because you think that way.
I think too much.
You think too much about things.
So you thought I'd be out of control. I'm not.
You're not. You will never be out of control. You've Mr. Control. What are you talking about?
I know. But I got to admit.
I don't even worry about
I got totally disgusted with Ralph at Lot 61. I really did. I got really turned off.
It would never occur to me that you would be out of control.
That's because you didn't think she was that hot.
Well, if she was that hot, I would have been busy with her.
Sure.
I passed her off. Hey, my pimp hand was strong. I dealt her off to you.
Thanks, bro.
She's in the middle of making out with her, and then I said, I'm leaving. She says, hey, wait, come here. I want to make out with you. I've been like pushing her away. I go, you're Ralph's girl.
She's making out with everybody.
Well, not everybody, but...
Well, that's some
Who's going to make out with me?
Some score.
That's what I mean.
What do I care? I'm going to marry her.
I'm not talking about you.
You're not marrying her?
I care what you do.
Yeah, I figure you should marry her.
He will marry her. He acts like he's going to marry anything different.
Well, anyway, so I went over there. I got in about 2:30.
You know what's weird, what you experienced for a second until they saw it was you, was you go to these clubs, and even if you're on the list, you have to wait. Like, they don't... So list means nothing, unless you know somebody at the door, or know somebody knows...
Ross had made reservations at Lot 61.
And you'd still put you in a line.
So while all the people were, Ross and all them were standing there, the guy goes, well, you understand, we have a party that we're going to. He goes, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I walk up and all the doors.
That's why I don't go to any of these places. Who the F are you? Make me stand in a line.
That's why it's good, because they keep out riffraff like us.
Yeah.
Until they realize it's me.
They would have never let me in.
Right. Who needs you there?
Hot chicks will go right in.
And then you go in there, you're with people who will stand on a line. I'm like, ugh.
That's right.
No, those people stand out there all night. So
some of them.
Oh, yeah, they'll do anything to be in there.
Wow. It's weird.
It was fun. There were a lot of hot chicks there.
Yeah, you think so?
You didn't walk. You were just sitting down. You didn't walk around.
Really? Ralph goes to me, hey, Frederica Model is here. She wants to say hello to you. I go, oh, really? I said, well, okay. So,
and?
I don't know.
I don't know. Some guy came over and told me that you... I said, well...
You didn't ever see her?
I didn't see her.
Because she's in the paper today saying, she'd like to be with Rebecca Romaine and Heidi Klum naked.
She would?
Really?
Right. So anyway, that was my Saturday night. Big deal. That was it. So I went over there, see what the hell's going on. Nice place, though. I mean, I got to admit, it was kind of nice. I didn't know what to expect.
Did I tell you, Ross got... we're going out for his birthday, and Ross gets a $900 bar tab.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, I guess... I didn't drink anything.
Ross goes out and he pays.
Yeah. We bought him dinner for his birthday, and then we're at Lot 61, and I see everyone's drinking. And people drink, and they leave, and I go, who keeps track of all these drinks? I didn't drink. I just sat for, I don't know, what was I there, an hour, and I left. I got to tell you. 1 or 2. No, about 1 hour.
You were there a couple hours.
I don't know. All right, 2 hours, whatever it is. So I didn't drink anything. I just left, didn't think about anything. Ralph tells me Ross gets stuck with like a $900 bar tab.
I think people all around us were just putting
stuff on their drinks. Yeah. I feel bad about it, but I don't know. I don't know how that works.
He goes to these places all the time. I'm sure he knows what to expect.
He didn't expect that.
Of his wonderful friend.
Yeah, what a great birthday.
$1,000.
Here you go, stupid. Here's a $1,000 bar tab.
Thank God I wasn't the last one there. I would have been washing dishes.
Drinks.
Of course, I'm sure Ralph chipped in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
First one.
He had a lot of drinks, I know that.
I didn't.
No?
I got all socked up, and then I had a few drinks there.
What? Were you doing ecstasy then?
No, I smoked a little pot.
He's like,
I took some kind of pill. I don't know what
You did take a pill, right?
Some kind of muscle relaxant.
You did, really?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I saw what was going on.
Muscles are tense.
I don't want to look at his tense muscles. There was nothing tense going on there. There was a tent in his pants.
Really?
All right, so that's that.
I passed out my Jeep again.
Am I stuck with you? Oh, yeah, so listen to this. He tells me he got in his Jeep to go home. He passed out with it running, and he vomited in the Jeep. Listen to this.
Own car.
I had to take a rest.
Yeah, so he wakes up the next morning.
No wonder you have that car.
He wakes up the next morning, right? The car is running, so it ran all night.
Still on?
Yeah, it was still on.
Die.
And I was in the back seat, too.
He's in the back seat, his car was running.
I can just see it. If you were in a garage and this had happened, you'd be dead, and we'd be wondering if it was a suicide or an accident.
Well, I turned the car on because I got to the car, because I was somewhere, and I got back to the car, and it was freezing, but I wasn't going to drive because I was loaded, and I needed to take a nappy. So and it was freezing, so I turned the car on. And fast I wake up, and the tank is on E.
Oh. Well, let me ask you something. You had it running all night, and then you climbed into the back seat?
I climbed into the back seat.
Just to lay down for a second?
Yeah.
For a second?
I keep blankets and stuff back there just in case.
And then when did you throw up?
Where did you throw up?
I threw up I'm so loaded, right? I'm sleeping, I'm passed out. I get up, and I feel sick, right? And I couldn't get from the back seat. And it's just a Jeep. I mean, it's not like I had to go far. I couldn't even get towards
Did you throw up on the floor or on the
floor? I had morsel on the back
when you woke up, it was a stunk.
Yeah, it didn't?
It was cold.
It was very cold. Everything was frozen.
But can you imagine? Oh, God.
Oh, you're some role model.
But you know what? That's why, because the car is really like a bomb hit it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because he does things like that.
You can't get a good car. He's got an old Jeep. I mean, it's old.
It looks like it was in a war.
Yeah, he should get it. It looks like it's Eisenhower's original Jeep.
It's a great Jeep.
Oh, wait, so did you clean up the vomit afterwards?
No, it's still there.
Is it?
Frozen.
I'm scared to go down.
You grab Gaines, you go down and film the back of your Jeep.
What he's going to do with it? He's going to use that as the model for, his own brand of fake vomit.
Right. Well,
I threw some stuff over it.
At what point did you throw up? Before you went to sleep?
No, in the middle of my sleep. Like, I woke up and threw up.
To have had that many drinks?
Yeah.
Would you throw up?
I didn't. You know what? It was that pill. It was that muscle relaxing pill I took.
Or the weed.
Or the weed.
Or the combination.
Or the lewds.
I don't know. And then you vomited, and then, you went back to sleep.
Yeah, but you know what's even funnier? Like, I got sick on this stuff before.
Yeah.
This muscle relaxing. I was at China Club one night, and
you think you wouldn't take it?
Yeah,
I went to the bathroom, right?
Right.
I get some stuff just totally loosened you up, right? I threw up. I'm on the bathroom like this. I got
some good stuff.
I go to the side like this. I go,
oh, yeah.
I throw like 3 times. This is in the middle of the night.
And you wonder why I don't go to these places.
I cleaned my face up and everything. Takes a couple of minutes, I go back in and start making out with this girl. I got that nasty throw-up taste in the back of my throat.
Oh.
Yes.
Look at the Jägermeister.
Lot 61.
Lot 61.
I don't usually throw up, though. That's the only time.
Yeah.
He just has 500 stories. He doesn't usually throw up.
So you parked your car, you went to sleep, and then when you woke up, it was running and the gas was on empty. And you had throw up all over your car.
Right. Yeah. I was right by Noble, so I was right by the tunnel.
You should have died, because that's a great story.
And you know what else really freaked me out? I mean, this freaked me out because, I pretty much remember everything. I didn't have any money on me. I had like $20 left or something.
Right.
I woke up the next day, I had like $300. And it was all 20, so I must have stopped at a bank machine.
Right.
But
and you have no recollection?
I have no recollection of that.
Wow.
That never happened.
Blacked out.
I blacked out or something. I don't remember.
How'd you work a bank machine if you were that drunk?
I don't know.
He can function. He just doesn't realize that he's about to throw up.
It's like a sleepwalker. That's why I got to stick with drugs. That drinking gets you in trouble.
Robert, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, do I be caught in traffic listening to this fag, Ralph?
You want him off?
Can't you get that asshole off the air?
You don't think that's funny?
There's a lot of nerve calling someone white trash, and he washes your underwear.
Right.
What are you doing, White? Where are you?
He thinks everybody's white trash. He calls me white trash, and I don't like it.
I mean, what's up with that guy? We're caught in traffic. I'm down here in Philly. I got to listen to this fag.
You're white trash because you're caught in traffic.
Oh, get out of here. Get out of here, Ralph.
What does that mean?
Everybody minute with the white trash routine. Yeah, Johnny, go ahead.
Yo, what's this fag? What's it, the Ralph show now?
I thought it was a funny story. I let him tell it.
What, you think alcoholism's funny?
I'm not an alcoholic.
Oh, right.
You know what? I do think.
You know what, dude? You know what? This guy's right. You are an alcoholic because think about this. Because then, after you he puked and a whole night of drinking and everything, he comes over to my place to watch Super Bowl. Right away, he starts mixing the vodka and tomato juice.
I need it. You need that for a hangover.
That's an alcoholic.
A little bit of the,
dude. You might be an alcoholic.
An alcoholic, somebody who sits home and drinks. And I don't think you think I do one thing.
Explanation of what an alcoholic is.
You think you do one thing, and that means I do it all the time.
I don't know.
I don't do it all the time.
Not yet.
It's Super Bowl.
You're headed that way.
It's Super Bowl weekend.
I don't know. You're really into cocktails.
There's too many stories of you falling asleep on the street and all that stuff.
Every once in a while, man.
If he catches him in that car, he's going to arrest him for DWI.
No, he wasn't driving.
That's why he went to sleep.
It doesn't matter. Even if he's just sitting there with it running.
That's right.
Is that right? They can arrest you?
True, if you have the keys in the ignition.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But that's not a problem, though. That's okay. That minimized it.
No, the cops are nice. They wouldn't give me a ticket for that.
The Ralph Show. You faggot.
Later. Take care, man.
Keep listening.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I know where Ralph got that $300 from, man.
Where'd he get it?
He doesn't want to remember.
Where did he get it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how did he get it?
Right by his flat Jeep, orally servicing some guy.
Yeah, that was the gag reflex working.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to remember how he got that money. Hey, look, all 20s.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd I get this $300?
Good. I blacked you out.
Let's see, I charged $20 a guy, so...
You know what? You guys are slipping because it took a listener to make that joke.
Whatever.
I must have gone to a bank machine.
Yeah. Yeah, how would he work a bank machine?
Yeah, sperm bank is more like it.
That's right.
Hi, Deborah, you're on the air.
Hi, Ralph. You're a drunk. You're a boozer, and you're a loser.
Yeah, whatever.
Get some help.
Really? I don't know. I don't need any help. I'm having fun.
Do an intervention here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a certified alcohol and drug counselor, and I'm telling you, he's a drunk.
Really?
Yeah, what do you know?
I know a lot, and I know a drunk when I hear one. You're a drunk.
Jackie would know a drunk when he hears one. Is that a drunk?
He hasn't said anything.
You're hearing one?
I don't think I've ever in my life thrown up in the car in the middle of my sleep. Or
Come on,
a lot of crazy things.
Jackie, come on. You're 100 times worse than me.
I mean, Ralph, when I used to party pretty hard, and I even got sick from drinking. But I can't remember any time that I've ever thrown up on a Saturday night and drank the next day.
Yeah.
Like you just feel so disgusting. You can't
I'm
drink.
telling you, I didn't throw up I didn't drink that much. I had 3 drinks.
So what do you think?
I had 3 drinks.
Oh, dude, you had sake the whole night.
I had sake, and I had,
And 3 drinks.
3 drinks.
See, he doesn't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the typical alcoholic. You can't even trust them to tell you how much they drank.
Dude, yeah, you had sake. You're forgetting all the sake. Little.
They always say when you bring an alcoholic into the hospital and you ask them how much they drink, you multiply it by 10.
Really?
He's saying how much he paid for, not how much he
You know, you guys are just being funny, but you know it's not.
No, but you had sake.
What about you down in the Bahamas? Every night you were drinking wine. You were loaded.
So
Yeah, so.
That was like 3 nights.
Yeah, and then I haven't had
my
wine
life's a
since.
vacation.
No, but if Howard threw up, do you think he'd drink the next night?
I didn't throw up from the alcohol. I threw
Dude, how many glasses of wine did I have a night? 2?
No, you had more than 2.
Oh, 3?
I don't know. You kept telling me
You were so drunk
I
you
was
lost
loaded.
count of his drinks.
But I was never so loaded I had to pass out or anything.
Or throw up.
wake up in the middle of the night and throw up.
I'm telling you, I threw up from the pill, not from the alcohol.
That sounds better.
If he has a problem with pills. All right, listen, we got to...
You know, he compounds it with the gambling. He's very funny.
I won.
All right, we're going to take a break. Are we done with you? Will you leave, please?
Maybe.
All right, thank you.
If you're not, the listeners think you are, so that'll be enough.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. We have a ton of things to get to, but first, these words.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hi, this is Juliet Carriaga, Penthouse Pet of the Year for 2000. And you're listening to the man whose 3 favorite things in life are lesbians, lesbians, lesbians. Howard Stern.
All right, honey, that's good. Hey, Jackie Penthouse show Paige Martling. What a dick. He just had a very big weekend in Las Vegas.
Yes, he did. He said it was wonderful.
I'm so funny, I killed.
His 4 filthy oleo CDs and cassettes at the warehouse. Or call 1-800-323-KING Thursday, February 10th at Rascals by the Shore in Ocean Township, New Jersey for MP3 audio. Visit 3D Jokeland. Visit Jokeland.com. All right, let me just clear this up once and for all because Robin brought in a very disturbing article from the Globe saying that I'm a lousy date and that I was at a date with Angie. I was on a date.
I'm sorry you're so disturbed by this.
I am disturbed by it because I don't feel I would be a lousy date.
I enjoy these stories.
All right. Well, on our phone is Angie Everhart.
Wow.
A very beautiful, sexy.
Well, how did we get her so quickly?
I told you I know her number because I have spoken to her on the phone.
She shouldn't even be talking to you after that date.
Yeah. Hi, Angie.
There's nothing boring about you, Howard.
Thank you.
Oh, so you have had a date that wasn't...
No, it's... No.
No, we didn't go out on a date, and I don't know what that place is.
All right, let me read this.
Have you been to that restaurant?
Have you ever been to that restaurant? You've never even heard of it?
No.
All right, so here, let me read this article.
Very good at covering up.
No. Come on.
No.
Let me read this article to everybody, and you can categorically deny it. Because the reason I'm upset about this, if they made up a story and said I was a great first date, then I wouldn't feel so bad.
You'd be gloating about that.
I want people to think I'd be a good date. I mean, that's what I'm upset about. And I want to know, I'm going to call the Globe after I speak to you, Angie, because I'm going to ask them, do you guys...
bottom of it.
I just want to say to them, do you make, do you guys sit down and go, hey, since Howard hasn't been on a first date, why don't we just make one up?
Or are you trying to destroy me?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's boring about the Globe, is that they make things up.
Here, Howard Stern's first date of butt. And I love the Globe. Why are they doing this?
We give kudos.
It's ruining me for the other stories about celebrities.
Well, what are you going to do?
Listen to
Well,
this.
they're just tired of the anticipation of this date because, you know, it's just been kind of...
Well, there has been a lot of press about...
dragged out, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of press about something that hasn't happened.
No kidding.
Howard Stern's first date a bust. Shock jock bores sexy Angie Everhart to tears.
Did you know any of this, Angie?
Now here, tell me if I'm gonna read this to you. Tell me if any of this is true. Howard Stern was all sizzle with sexy supermodel Angie Everhart when she guested on his radio show, but when it came to their first date, he was all fizzle. Sources reveal. Angie seemed hot to trot for Howard, says an eyewitness, but instead of wooing her, he bored her by talking about his wife, his kids, and his career.
About that?
What?
What's so boring about that?
I don't know. But wait a
Well,
second.
you don't want to be out with a guy doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you want me concentrating on you a little bit, baby.
Well, I mean...
You know what I mean. All right, so here, let me read this.
So he did do that.
All right. Then it talks about how we met.
Howard talks about everything all the time.
Yeah, I've called her on the phone. I admit that.
All right, I'm getting to the bottom of this. There's truth.
Slowly but surely.
No, there is no truth to it.
There is truth.
Angie, there's truth to this?
No, absolutely not.
No, the only thing not true about it is you didn't have a date.
We didn't have a date, but I've told you, after she gave me her number on the air, I've spoken to her.
Friends about how you talk about your family and your
No, she hasn't.
kids. Yes, she did.
All right, hold it a second. Now you're out of luck. Listen to this. But let me just first read this.
I like you, Robin. Nice.
The raunchy DJ then invited Angie out on a real date, and she accepted. Did that ever happen?
Yes.
I would love
right, that's right. That happened. Okay. The couple wound up at Manhattan's trendy Ali restaurant. That's Stephen Baldwin's place. Did I ever take you there?
No.
Angie kept leaning.
Never been there.
Listen to this part.
Angie kept leaning over the table to kiss Howard, reveals the eyewitness. He looked embarrassed and kept bringing the conversation back to his family. Did that ever happen?
Howard, when I was in the studio and I was leaning over to kiss you, didn't seem to have a problem with it at all.
But did I ever take you to Ali, a restaurant, and did you ever lean over and try to kiss me in a restaurant?
Absolutely not.
Okay. If Angie had any notion of romance, first of all, it makes Angie look bad, like she's some kind of dog.
He's after you.
Yeah, and I'm not interested. If Angie had any notion of romance, Howard squashed it when he whipped out photos of his daughters. Now, did I ever whip out photos of my... By the time he looked at his watch and said, I gotta crash soon. Would you ever hear me say, I gotta crash soon? It's past my bedtime. Angie seemed relieved that it would soon be over.
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, this makes me look like I'm some kind of creep.
I came in this morning, Angie, and I said, I've been reading all about your date, and you're a terrible date.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm a terrible date, and I don't want to be known as a terrible... I would like to get a date. But despite the anticlimax, pals say Howard and Angie aren't giving up on each other. He called... We were already in marital counseling. He called her, apologized, and asked her out again, a friend reveals, and Angie was fantastic about it.
Well, at least he realized he was not good company.
All right, so you're here to say what?
That's absolutely false.
All right, thank you.
And I have not been on a date.
Thank you.
That's the only thing that's false.
I've never been to that restaurant.
Thank you, Angie.
And I don't think you're boring.
You're very beautiful. What are you wearing right now?
You don't mind talking about the kids.
Yeah, you don't mind me talking about the kids, do you?
No, I don't care. He talks about everything.
Maybe you were on a date with someone else.
Did anybody do that to you?
Did anybody do... No, I've never been to that restaurant before.
Maybe you were with another really hideous, long-haired...
Maybe you were with somebody else.
Yeah, maybe it was someone else, not me.
Right. I date... most of my girls look like Andy.
They're all redheads.
Yeah, they're all the same. There's one type I'm into. So, okay, so the point is that I could possibly be a wonderful date. And that...
Very possibly be a wonderful date if we ever went out on when this date is getting so anticlimactic.
Yeah, but after this, you'll never be able to live up to it.
It's getting boring just talking about it.
Well, where are you now? Are you in L.A.?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, you're in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Could you go out there and have a date over?
We'll fly out there. And, well, there it is. That's all I wanted to say, and I appreciate you coming on the air with us.
You're so welcome.
Thank you, baby. I know we woke you up.
Uh-oh, he's being all sizzle again before he fizzles.
Let me tell you about my wife and kids.
Yes, you did wake me up. It's pretty early out here.
Brenda, you are sleeping in what, pajamas?
No, I don't sleep in pajamas.
All right. Enough said. That'd be a good first date. I'll just jump into that bed.
Yeah, why don't you just go to bed with her?
Yeah, skip everything.
Come on through the phone line, Howard.
Right on. Nobody's there with you, are they?
No.
There's nobody there with you right now, is there?
Yeah, give that guy the
Give that guy the phone who's laying there next to you.
There's someone named Jack.
Oh, man. Who is this
A little
guy?
white Maltese.
Oh, I see. It's a dog.
My dog.
Oh, that's all right. All right, thank you, Angie.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, Angie.
Go back to sleep, please. You little angel. All right. She needs a beauty rest. And it's Andy Everhart who is shocked and probably damaged by this article.
Oh, my God.
We got to the bottom of that.
Making such a big deal. You're enjoying it so much.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go. I like that. I'm a crappy date. I probably am a crappy date.
Oh, that's so funny.
I probably would talk about my wife and kids. What else am I going to talk about?
Well, the only when I read the article, I said, you know what? He could have done this.
Yeah, right. You probably said, this is true. You see, that's my problem. They make it seem like it's true. That's why I always believe all that
But
crap.
you know why? Because I remember the other day when Robin Quivers was here. And you were like, coming on to her a little bit.
Yeah, what happened to that broad? I thought she wanted a date.
And then when I walked into the studio after to thank her for being on the show, you started complaining. You're like, oh, I'm so sick. I was up all night. I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, who'd want to go on a date with me? Can you imagine?
Oh, my God. Listen to him.
Right. Robin, the top 5 songs in the country. The 5th most popular song in the country as we speak.
Yeah.
And this is the latest survey. Number 5 song is When a Girl Farts. Song in the country, I Want to Poke Her.
See that girl with a pretty red dress.
Red Peters.
I wanna poke her. I love the way she spins and twirls. I wanna poke her.
And there you are, your top 5 songs.
Okay, that's your top 5.
No, that's
Not mine.
that would be great. I would love this country if that was the top 5 songs in the country.
God, isn't radio bad enough?
You turn on like Z100 and that would be their playlist. No, actually, if you really want to know the real top 5, number 5, Get It On Tonight. That's Montel Jordan. I don't know, I like my top 5 better.
I was going to say the top 5 is bad enough.
Number 4 is Back at 1. That's that Brian McKnight horrible song. The 3rd most popular song is that Santana thing, Smooth, which I like. I like this. Good album. The whole album's good. The number 2 song is What a Girl Wants, which is Christine Aguilera. And the number 1 song is Savage Garden. And you've never lived until you've seen Donny Osmond sing this on the Donnie Marie Show.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't lived.
I got to admit, I like watching the Donnie Marie Show.
I watch it. It's you're curious about the two of them.
Yeah. I watched the best one the other day was when Marie, started breaking down and crying.
The day she was back after the announcement
of her divorce.
That she was separating from her husband.
And Donnie, I wonder if I have any of that on tape.
It was so good to listen to.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it.
Oh, I saw it. It was funny. They're crying, and Donnie cries. Donnie cries, but you don't see any tears. Yeah.
It's like fake, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of fake crying. But he's like, Marie, we all support you. You have a tremendous support system.
You wonder about these show business families where the kids have grown up acting. They don't have real emotions.
Yeah. I think the husband should be able to come on and talk about his support system.
And now I don't know what to believe. I'm reading the tabloids.
Yeah.
And one of them says that he wants her back, and he's been calling, burning up the phone lines, trying to get her to take him back. And the other one says that he's fighting her for custody of the kids because he doesn't think she's stable enough to take care of her.
Well, the tabloids obviously are untrue. I'm shocked. I used to believe in the tabloids.
I don't know what to believe in.
I don't believe in them. We should even have any Donnie Marie. Anybody got any Donnie Marie?
Yeah, because we had it, or somebody played it for us.
Yeah, I think that was
Big Black.
Big Black.
He didn't send it to us?
Well, anyway. Okay, here's a couple of things. Everyone's calling me about those phone terrorist guys who do the funny phone calls.
Telephone terrorists? What is
Telephone terrorists, yeah. And
yes, I like them.
Yeah. They're funny. They're funny guys.
Howard, somebody sent me an email. I don't know if it's true, but explaining how they got started. Supposedly they bought an 800 number for some business, in the previous 800 number of some
customer service department.
Yeah, and they started getting calls from a lot of black people complaining about customer service type things, and they
you only know what this is your problem. They got calls, and they put these calls on their album. You know what kind of calls they got.
They're funny guys, because on their website, they run the calls without any bleeps in them. And, man, those are funny. Touch-tone terrorists, that's their name. And I'll have these guys on, I guess, eventually, because they're funny. I went on their website, they were complaining there's a lot of disc jockeys, like the Man Queer in Chicago. He evidently played their stuff and doesn't credit them.
Give them credit.
He wants the audience to believe he made the calls.
A typical disc jockey who's taking credit for things that aren't there.
Because they're unfunny on their own. It's like, hey, maybe no one will realize that it's not me.
Hey, it's my idea.
Yeah, so anyway, this is, well, that's his whole career. Being a Howard Stern impressionist, he's hoping no one will notice. Scooters Redund, this is called.
What?
I haven't heard this one.
Oh, this is a new one.
R-E-D-U-N-D. Redund? Redund? Scooters Redund? I don't know. Anyway, here it is. They're terrorists, aren't they?
They drive people crazy.
Yeah, they drive them nuts.
Wow.
You think the guy would just hang up each time?
No, people stay on and start screaming. They lose their mind.
Yeah, I love that. That's funny stuff. Danielle, you're on the phone.
Yes.
Yeah. You can order those guys' album at 1-888-44-PRANK. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Howard.
Yes.
I want to know when you're going to call the Globe and ask them who was the jerk who printed that phony story about you and Angie.
Yeah, well, it's 8 o'clock right now, so we have to wait till after 9, but...
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
I have a number for somebody at the Globe that I have her home number if you want me to try to get her on the line.
Yeah, okay.
Get someone on the line.
I just want to know, like, how do they do it? Do they just, like, sit down and make up a story, or does somebody phone it in?
That would be...
They have to.
They would be sued for libel if that's what they did.
Yeah.
They have to. These stories are just too far-fetched.
Obviously not what they're doing.
Totally far-fetched.
I mean, Angie was on the phone. She said it right then and there that she wasn't there. Obviously, it wasn't her.
So you were believing it until Angie could...
See? Yeah, I know. I'm telling you.
Howard, I believe you.
I would tell you if I went on a date with her. I mean, if I go to first of all, I'm sure if I really went to a restaurant with her, I'm sure it would. People would say, "Hey, he was there," but I don't know.
Why wouldn't you tell? You've been trying to get a date with her for how long?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You know he tells you everything.
Maybe I don't tell you everything, but I didn't go to no restaurant with her. There you go.
Well, where else did you go with her?
Well, hey, I didn't go out to any restaurant, that's for sure. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, Howard.
All right. So silly. Carl, hi.
Hi, Howard. Listen, that stuff, that phone call stuff's not too cool, but that stuff with on The View, the Super Bowl,
yeah,
was horrible.
Was it? I didn't see it.
Oh, man, it was, they had two. Huh?
What did they do?
Well, first off, they had two women from ABC on, and obviously it was a really bad promotion for a horrible show. And Barbara Walters said, she goes, I just like the Hoff. And then the youngest, like...
What does she like, the Huff?
The Hoff.
What?
The half.
Oh, the half.
Yeah, the Hoff. But the youngest chick says, I just remember watching, when I was 10 years old, the Cowboys and seeing the man's butts.
Yeah.
That became a football
Anything
thing.
to try to be tittle.
It's like the women's view of football, like, they're idiots.
It was sickening. It was
All right.
sickening.
Well, please, of course it's sickening. Ridiculous.
They're trying to be outrageous.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Heather, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to let you know that I just became an attorney. I'm 25, and you are my First Amendment rights hero.
Thank you.
Are you giving out awards?
Excuse me?
Sounds like you're giving out an award to me.
Well, I'm also a former model, so...
Really?
Yes, and I was wondering if there's any way I could come down and just quietly observe the show.
Yes, you could, naked. Do you want to have sex with me?
Maybe.
Really? All right, you could observe.
Do you mind if he talks about his kids and shows you pictures?
Mind if I bore you to death with talk of my wife and kids?
I'm not going to be able to relate because I'm only 25.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'll listen.
I've never banged a counselor before. So you're a model?
I've never been with a radio host before.
You're F. Lee Poontang to me. So you've never, like you were a model and you became a lawyer?
I was a model when I was a little bit younger, and I went to law school because I figured I'd make some money, and if I ever did make it, I'd be able to handle my own money and take care of myself.
So don't all the other lawyers come on to you and stuff? I mean, you must be like the hot lawyer.
I don't know. Maybe you can let me know what you think.
And do you ever fillet the judges for a good decision?
Not yet.
Oh, do you model yourself after Ally McBeal?
Absolutely not. I eat.
You do eat, huh? I'm looking for someone who doesn't
meals
eat.
a day.
I'm looking for someone who doesn't eat.
But
I've had it with women who eat.
You need, I was also reading in the tabloids that Angelina Jolie, she forgets to eat.
Yeah.
You know, she's very upset about her weight, and everybody tries to force feed her now.
I think chicks who forget about eating.
Been trying to remember to eat because just 5 pounds would make such a big difference.
Yeah, I love chicks who forget to eat. That's hot. I mean, that is hot. I forget to eat. That's so feminine. I swear to God, that's feminine. Why do I find it's like, you let a chick who eats like a truck driver. You know what I mean? You're like, I forget to eat. The food's not that important to me.
I'm trying to remember, I just can't.
Like, really? That's so exciting. Oprah forgets to do anything else. Forgets to put her socks on. Eating, she don't forget. Top priority.
Got her priorities in order.
Yeah. No, I always thought that was hot. Like, you meet a chick who's like, oh, my problem is I always forget to eat. And you just think that's so hot. That's the way it should be.
You know why she can't remember? She's working.
Right. So what kind of law are you into, honey?
Well, right now I'm kind of doing some family law, but I'm seriously thinking about the First Amendment, and
I think that's so hot, man. You know what's cool? Like going out with an attorney, because then she can do free legal stuff for you.
Oh.
That's cool.
Think about is getting a break.
I just want,
to eat so you don't have to pay for food.
I'm paying for so many goddamn lawyers, for everything. I mean, it's just so hot.
Good, I'd definitely take you out.
Plus, you must be real smart. I mean, anybody who has to pass the bar has to be halfway brilliant, right?
I don't know.
No? You meet a lot of dumb lawyers.
Good test takers.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I'm a huge fan. I really didn't listen before I saw your movie, and now I'm hooked. I watched the E! Show. I watched the CBS show.
Wow.
And
I'm
a big fan of yours, Howard.
I just want to show you how great it is to be a hot lawyer. Do you know what the 23rd Amendment is?
23rd?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, she's looking it up. She has a good book. But
I don't. I'm actually sitting in my car outside work where I should be.
What's the 14th Amendment for?
Well, you have to make sure that you have all your rights when you're arrested.
It's equal.
Your Miranda rights.
Yeah. So what are you doing, man? What is this, Turkish millionaire?
No, I just bet you didn't know half the Constitution and everything.
Get out of here. So what?
That's why they have it written down.
Yeah, if you look at that crap up, who has to fill their head with dumb stuff about that?
Ask her what the First Amendment is.
Oh, please. She just called up about the
She doesn't. What is the First Amendment? You know what the First Amendment is, right?
Yes.
What is it?
It's your freedom of speech.
Right. Benji, get out of here. Stop misdirecting the show. This is a few pounds, or I weighs an expert.
He hates pretty women.
All right, you can come down and observe. All right, Robin? We want to take a look at this. A hot model lawyer?
Well, you're a hand model, or you really were a whole model?
Yeah, you were probably a hand model.
No.
Are you white?
Yes.
White, too, huh?
A white model.
A white model as a lawyer? Wow. All right. You got all your limbs?
I have everything.
Yeah, because the new thing now is for models to lose limbs.
Right.
No.
It is?
I'm not a model anymore anyway. I have all my limbs and faculties.
You got big boobies?
They're all right.
What size?
Let's see. 34B. But I also only weigh about 110 pounds, so they look very good.
How tall are you?
You must be real tall.
5'7".
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a look at you. I mean, we'll let you observe.
You'll be observing me, and I'll be there.
All right, hold on.
Thanks.
Come down today and observe. Wow. Sounds like some hot chick, huh? I like to see a hot lawyer. It's like to bang a chick in a business suit, like at a job at the law firm. Yeah. Dirty little slut lawyer.
Xerox machine. I have to be in court in half an hour.
It's all right. I only need 5 minutes.
Lean back.
Lean back against that wall.
It's going to be matted before I'm through. We'll do me and we'll finish you later.
Right.
And put my DNA on your suit.
Yeah. Didn't President Clinton leave some DNA? Let's experiment with that.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm late.
Big Black has the tape of Donnie and Marie crying. Yeah, I play that because that's funny, Big Black.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey.
Get this everything clued up.
Yo. Clued up. It's queued up.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Clued up. Let's get it all clued up.
Talk about not having a clue.
Welcome to the show. Nice to have you with us. It's going to be a good show. Today, we're going to have fun.
Oh, we love who's on the show today. So many wonderful people.
Before we jump into the show, and forgive me if I'm overstepping my bounds here. Okay?
You always do.
I always do. So last week, Marie came out with a statement. She asked our very good friend Larry King, who writes a column in USA Today, to announce her separation from her husband. And you got to know something. You have such a support system here.
What, on the show? That's real.
Especially for me. I love you very much.
No tears, by the way. She's crying.
And
I think she's whacked out.
Well, yeah, she's...
Everybody around here loves you. And we support you very much.
You got to see this audience.
They start out the show like they don't know.
I shouldn't have gone there, but...
Strong one.
But
I shouldn't have gone there.
You may want to say something.
No, I would just like to say that, even though this is a very kind of private family issue, I don't want to be secretive about any of this situation. But I do want to say that no outside parties or influences affected this decision, and that I'm very fine. And that I know that any of you with kids this is a fun show, isn't it? That you'll accept and understand my desire to protect the privacy of my children at this time, and that what I'm doing I feel is the very best for myself and for my children. And I appreciate your love, I appreciate the concern, and I'm just going to take the matter one day at a time.
You're worried about your kids, and shut up.
Religious, but the moment there's some trouble, they run.
Yeah.
What happened to prayer?
Why don't they pray with Jesus?
I'm sorry I went there, but I'm sure everybody was interested in how you're doing.
Well, Donnie, you got the scoop.
Okay, I got the scoop.
Donnie is so bold. Donnie can't even ask his wife for oral sex.
But he can ask and I feel that very strongly.
It's nice to have a show that you just kind of stay busy and keep your mind off it to a certain extent, because I've been doing that for a while.
Yes.
But we do have a great show for you today. Shall we jump into the show? Can we jump in?
Oh, I wish we could talk to them.
Oh, I could do 2 hours with them. Oh, man.
How come we can't get an interview with them?
They're the only people I want to interview. I'm not kidding. I'll trade everyone else in for a Donnie and Marie interview. I need a good 2-hour interview.
That's a special. That's a special 4-hour show.
Wacko.
They're a trip. Those two are the most interesting people in show business. Just nobody's tapped into.
You realize just a couple of months ago she jumped in her car and ran away from the entire family.
Hey, forget all that. Their good friend is Larry King.
Well,
that's an hour right there.
Well, he married a Mormon.
Damn, that's right. Yeah.
So now he's a friend.
Yes.
So why did
I married a Mormon.
Yeah.
Why did she leave her husband again?
She left the whole family because she just felt they would be better off without her.
I think she's right.
She had postpartum.
Yeah, they call it postpartum depression.
Imagine her kids and they go like, yeah, Mom wanted to leave us.
Mom left us with the nanny.
All right, hey, thanks.
Hey, one other thing. I got a pretty interesting Ricky Martin clip, too.
Isn't she the chick, too, that won't get any help in the house to help her with the kids?
Right, that's what I read, that she's trying to be Superwoman and do the show and feed the kids and run the empire.
And she's got 7 kids.
Superwoman flew away. Yeah. Superwoman took flight.
Superwoman couldn't have any kids. There was no human that could knock her up. All right, thank you.
And with the Grammys in less than a month, Ricky may still be searching for the perfect date.
You had some time off. Did you happen to start looking around, see if you can find a companion to share some of this stuff with?
No, I'm not. I guess I'm not into that at all. I'll let you know.
He's not into what?
Is this like a Liberace thing we got going?
Anybody wisen up?
The perfect woman, yeah.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, I haven't found the perfect woman yet, but I'm going to keep searching my entire life.
Look high and low.
I work so
hard.
Did you find a companion?
I'll tell you the truth. I work so hard. I'm on tour 365 days out of this year alone. And I've got to tell you, meeting a special lady who'd put up with my hectic work schedule is very difficult.
She'd have to be a saint.
Right. She sure would.
I'm still looking.
Plus, you know, it's hard. It's hard. There's so many wonderful ladies out there, but it's hard to find that special.
You know, the ladies are all too special.
You know, I was very attached to my mother.
And my brother George.
I'll tell you. Me and OJ are searching.
See, OJ
finds
seems
his
to
killer.
find
Yes.
things.
I gotta tell you. Yeah, Ricky, when do you think you'll settle down? I don't seem to be interested.
With a companion.
Yeah, he's a companion. He is a girlfriend.
Who talks about a hot chick like a companion? I'm looking for a special companion.
And have you heard the new George Michael song?
No.
Oh, my God, he's singing like a woman.
No.
He's supposed to be in here. Where is that
He
guy?
does a cover of Roxanne.
Oh, yeah?
I think we missed our window of opportunity, Howard.
Oh, now he's not into it?
Well, he was flying to come in here, and now he's not, and the
Too
record's
bad.
out, and I don't know, I think we missed it.
We got to get a hold of that record.
Yeah.
We have it. I'll get it for you. Talking
All right,
about
yeah.
like all that Torch song music, Robin?
He came out of the closet screaming.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Big Black.
Hey, one other thing.
Send that to us.
Hey, if anybody wants to order the Touchstone Terrorist, I got a link on my website, bigblack.com.
Your link, too.
Yeah. There's a link in your head. Yes, Juliet, you're on the air. Great Super Bowl. We voted the most disturbing commercial at the Super Bowl yesterday, of course, was the Christopher Reeve. Personally, I kind of dug it. Like, what they did, they just what did they stick his head on a robot body?
His head was too small for the body.
Yeah, that was weird, because you know what it is? It's hard to, because you get all those tubes and everything.
Right. He looked like Beetlejuice.
Yeah. That was because they made him about 6'9".
Right. He was like, he looked like he had Lurch's body.
Yeah.
And this little head.
And can't they work on that a little?
What was he doing? Walking around?
He was walking. First they started at the feet, and then they pan up.
And what was that, like animation?
It looked like it, computer generated.
Yeah, why didn't they make him walk a little better?
I know, because he still walked like he had a problem.
Right. What are you going to be fake about it? Yes, go ahead, Juliet.
Hi, how are you this morning, Howard?
All right, baby.
I'm a little bit nervous because I can't believe I got through to you, and I can't believe this actually happened to me. I'm 28 years old.
Yes.
Very attractive. I have a master's degree.
Pretty women are gone.
I love smart, pretty women. A master's degree. Well, man, there's all kind of master's degree. What kind of master's degree?
Behavioral pharmacology.
Oh, pharmacology.
Yes, the study of how drugs affect behavior.
Yeah, it's a pharmacist degree, isn't it?
Yes.
What did you call it?
A behavioral pharmacology.
Oh, behavioral pharmacology.
Behavioral pharmacology.
Yes. So, okay, I have a boyfriend. We've been dating about 7 months. And
how tall are you?
Pardon me?
How tall are you?
5'8".
You're 5'8", and your breasts are very big?
Actually, they're about a small C, natural.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, thank you.
How much do you weigh?
128.
Oh, that's a nice weight on a 5'8".
C natural.
A natural C,
Yes.
128. I get the picture. You like to dress up in pretty outfits?
Yes.
Hair color.
You like to show your pretty feet?
Yes.
You do? Like to
Paint my toenails or have them painted for me.
You like that? You like when a guy does that for you?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
And do you like to shave your most
Yes,
intimate
I
area?
do.
All of it, or just to leave a little bit of it?
Depends on how I feel for that day or that season.
Sometimes.
You have gone all the way.
Oh, yeah, a lot. Sometimes you have to.
And you like to shave your pretty legs?
Oh, yes, I did this morning.
You did? Where do you do that, in the shower or the bathtub?
I do it, in the shower, but I sit down. I thought about you.
You thought about me?
Of course.
While you were shaving?
Yes. Because I thought you'd like to put your hands all over my pretty smooth legs.
Whoa. You have a nice ass?
Yeah, I could use a little work. One of the reasons I called, but that's not what's important right now.
What do you got, like chopped liver ass?
No. I was a dancer and a gymnast when I was a teenager. No way.
And what do you do, like, when you're in the shower, do you, like, take the bar of soap and really wash that private area?
Oh, yes.
Very good.
Sometimes I'll sit under the running faucet and let it run between my legs.
You. That's nice.
So, you want to hear about what happened to me Friday night?
Okay.
Yeah, where did you go? Did you go out to a club?
Yes, I did. Well, I have
Lot 61?
May I preface this story a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My boyfriend was in Dallas. He works for a Dallas-based sound company with a bunch of friends and his boss. And he went to the strip club one night, and he came back the next day, gave me a call, and I was really upset. I didn't like that he had gone. I didn't like that he'd gone without me. So he promised that the next time I got to see him, he would take me with him.
I see.
So he did. We went to one.
And what did you wear to the strip club?
Pardon me?
What did you wear to the strip club?
On Friday night, I wore a brown skirt and...
When you say skirt, a mini skirt?
Actually, it's not a mini skirt. It's kind of like form-fitting all the way down and just slit down the middle.
Right, so you could see a lot of leg?
You could see everything if you pulled it apart.
And you didn't wear any panties?
No, I didn't.
Oh, my. And what did you wear for a shirt? A belly shirt?
Actually, no, I had just a very low-cut, like, V-neck sleeveless shirt. It's cold out where I live.
What color hair do you have?
I had a sweater on over that, but I took that off.
What color hair do you have?
Dark brown, but I'm about to lighten it up. I changed from red to brown.
Do you look like anyone famous?
I can't think of anyone I've ever been told that I look like famous. No.
But you're very good looking.
Yes. I've had a little bit of plastic surgery, so I fixed all the mistakes that,
Oh, God, what, did you fix your nose?
I fixed my nose, yes, I did.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead. So you're a hot-looking chick. Yeah, go ahead, and you're wearing this slit, and you go to the strip club, and then what happens?
So we're sitting there at the stage, and it's just filled with beautiful naked women.
Right.
And this one particular dancer, gets on the floor, and she's got a white bikini on, and she's just got the most unbelievable body I've ever seen. Not an ounce of fat. And
did you ever think about having a lesbian experience?
Yes.
And you think about girls, but you've never touched a girl before?
No, not in this way.
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear what else happened.
Okay, so we had gotten a bunch of ones, because if I went with him, I was going to do it right. And these girls work very hard, and they're very sexy. So, I right away started to have a very good time.
So you had a bunch of singles.
Yes. They're at five. They have what's called funny money.
Yes, I've heard of this.
Okay, right. So
you know about this concept.
I've heard this concept. Funny money, yes.
If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it all the way.
All right, so you start tipping the girl. Let's get to the point. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she comes over, and we both were sort of putting money in front of us, but I would always try to sort of put it in front of him. Because I was starting to enjoy watching him.
Is the whole club watching this, or are you in a corner somewhere?
Well, at first the whole club was.
Right.
Okay, so we're at the stage, and she comes over, and she says hi, and she says hi to both of us, and she said, I'm going to dance for your girlfriend.
Right.
And, she didn't even look at my boyfriend.
Right.
And so she just got on the table and just started dancing, and she started grabbing my hair and running her fingers through my hair and bending over and putting her chest in my face.
And you like this?
Yes.
Right. And did you spread your legs?
Go ahead.
Did you spread your legs?
I couldn't. She was on top of the table in front of me.
I see. And did you find yourself getting excited sexually?
Very.
You did?
Very. So, but I was really nervous. Like, I'm nervous now, shaking just talking about it.
Well, of course you're a dirty, dirty little slut. You didn't know that. Yeah, go ahead. So then all that education and everything, and all you are is a dirty slut.
I went out the window.
You're a filthy whore. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, I don't mean that in a bad way. Yeah, so go ahead. Yeah, so go ahead. Did she start kissing you next?
She started, kissing me and putting her tongue in my ear.
And what did you think of that?
I just... No thoughts are going through my head at that point.
And did you find that the way she kissed you was more like more gentle than a man? And
yes.
And delicate?
And she smelled so good. And she was just staring into my eyes, just deep, penetrating stare.
Not afraid to look you in the eye?
Not at all.
Like a man doesn't.
Exactly.
But a woman does.
Let me ask one question. Did you have anything to drink, or was there any...
Yes, I had a few drinks.
Had any roofies slipped to you? See, I like to be with a woman and give her a roofie and have her pass out and do stuff, and then have her wake up and wonder what happened.
No. We don't need to go that far.
All right, so it's so romantic. So, okay, that's how guys are, So she kisses you, she has her tongue in your ear.
Yes, but she has to work the stage. She's working for a living.
Okay.
So she stops, and she's walking around and, working the rest of the guys sitting at the table. And when it's her turn to get off the stage, she walked around, and she came over to me, and she just started, rubbing my shoulders and talking to me and just sort of giving me a lot of sort of unsolicited attention.
Right.
You're
And
not paying now.
I'm not paying now, no.
She's off the clock. So what did she say? Did she suggest that you walk over to a quieter spot?
Well, so she walked around, and so I started to talk to my boyfriend, and he said, do you want a VIP dance? Do you want a table dance?
Mm-hmm.
And I stood in front of all these people, and excuse me, he said, no, I'll take you back to the VIP room.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, will you come with me? And he said, of course I'll come with you.
All right, so the three of you go back to the VIP room.
Yes.
All right. And now let me ask you a question about you. Have you ever woken up in your car covered in throw up? No, okay. All right. I'm just trying to find out how much of a slut you are. So anyway, you go back into the VIP room.
Yes.
Your boyfriend is sitting there, and she starts to dance for you.
Well, she says to him, okay, the chairs are these big comfy chairs. She says, you sit down to him.
Right.
And she said, you sit on his lap. So I sat on his lap, and I was sort of in between his legs. And she started dancing, and you're not supposed to touch the women.
Right.
Okay, that I touched her a lot.
I don't think they let guys touch the women, but girls can touch them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she started kissing me. She started kissing my neck, and we just started kissing completely.
And were you touching her everywhere?
Everywhere.
Were you grabbing her ass?
Yes.
Were you touching her breast?
Yes.
Did you reach into her bikini bottom and touch her in
with
the most...
my fingers on my tongue?
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God! Right in the club.
In the club, and actually, her manager came back and turned the music off.
Really?
Yes. And she goes, "Oh, I've got to stop. My manager's watching." And she's like, "But I work here all the time. Are you coming back?" I mean,
now did she start taking your clothes off?
Yes. She started. She split my skirt all the way up. It was kind of like a sarong.
Did she use her fingers in certain very, very private places?
I had like brown hose on. They were gone.
Oh, that's disgusting. Brown hose.
Yeah, they weren't really hose. They were kind of like tights. They were very sexy.
Yeah, and you got rid of them.
Yeah, she did.
Tights are never sexy. And she took those off, and then she was doing stuff to you? You liked the way she touched you?
Oh, yes.
And made you very hot?
Yes.
Did you have an orgasm?
Yes.
You did. And she was kissing you, and did she open your shirt and touch your chest?
She took my breasts out of my shirt.
She did. All right.
It was like...
It was out of control.
Out of control.
And what was your boyfriend doing? He was sort of like playing with everybody too?
No, he was like behind me and sort of underneath me, and he was...
Was he threatened by this? Did he get jealous?
Oh, not at all.
That's a very strong man.
Not exactly.
Oh, you would get jealous?
He did get jealous, but we walked out of there, and he said, he said that was amazing. He was in shock.
So now are you going to get together with this girl?
Well, I mean, don't you consider that getting together?
No, I mean, are you going to see her? Did she give you her phone number?
You don't want to see her again?
She told me to come back, and I was a little bit shocked, and so was he, and we walked out of there and went straight home.
Would you like to be alone with this woman?
Yes, I would.
You would. All right, so you're a dyke.
I don't know. Does that make me want to?
Oh, come on, of course.
What?
You're more into women, I think, than men.
Well, I've always thought about it. But I like men. I can't get life.
Ah, you're a good girl.
Men.
You're a good girl. That's the way to be. Liking men, liking girls. I bet you your boyfriend. Does your boyfriend get you as hot as she does?
Pardon me?
Does your boyfriend get you as hot as she does? You're a dyke.
Or does he have to work a real long time?
Right, this girl has it going.
He's really good. He's really good.
Yeah.
I think he's the only. I'm 28. He's the only, one.
See, now, I put the camera on her during halftime. Would have made for a good halftime show. Instead, I'm watching some lame-ass halftime show.
Wasn't it lame?
Yeah, and by the way, goddamn, that Faith Hill, boy, she is good.
Isn't she hot?
Oh, she's hot.
I didn't see her.
She sang the Star Spangled Banner, and I got to admit, I think she kind of has a good voice.
Oh, she's got a great voice.
Right, what do you guys think? Did you see the Star Spangled Banner?
I didn't see the Star Spangled Banner.
I'm surprised, because didn't you have money on the coin toss?
Yeah, and I got home just as the coin toss.
Yeah, because...
I missed the Star Spangled Banner.
Boy, she looks hot, man, but she's all serious like Whitney Houston when she sings, rolling her arms around. And,
do you remember the black leather pants that Faith Hill was wearing?
Yes.
Okay, the very next day after that night of lovely debauchery, my boyfriend took me shopping and bought me anything I wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's hot. I think that's hot when a guy takes a chick shopping, man.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
He is great. The guys were just staring at him.
Here is Don. This is Don. He says he went out with you. Don, you went out with her?
No.
Say that again. Are you telling the truth that you went out with her?
Oh, this girl is the biggest liar on the planet, brother.
Do you recognize this guy's voice?
First of all, I'm from Las Vegas. I've never dated a guy with a
smell back, you.
All right.
Howard.
All right. He was lying. What can I tell you?
Well, that was totally bizarre, man.
I think never mind.
So, honey, are you going to go back to the strip club?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah. You know those stage names? Can I say her stage name?
No.
Okay.
You're promoting her.
Yeah. All right.
No, I'm not promoting her. She knows who she is. She's unbelievably gorgeous.
What kind of shoes were you wearing?
Like brown, really tall heels.
Brown, really tall heels.
Yes. Everything I wore was like sort of earth-colored, and it was very, very attractive.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing with us.
You're welcome.
All right, there you go. Girl with her first lesbian experience.
I couldn't think of anything except how much fun I had besides calling you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you shared it with us, and let us know how you progress as a lesbian.
Thanks, Howard.
Thank you, Juliet.
Bye.
Oh, there you go. Oh, she's a dyke. Let me tell you something, guys. One of the things you can learn from that.
What can you learn?
Women don't like rough when you're rough with them.
Don't speak for all women.
I'm telling you, they like it. Well, you like to really be manhandled?
Sometimes, if you like a guy, you want a guy to be a guy.
Well, sometimes you got to get a little rough. But I'm saying...
Wait a minute. No, not when you're forcing somebody.
No, you know what I mean.
You want a man.
You want it hard.
You want a
No, I'm not talking about that part.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about when you're working them up, you gotta give it a little time, look them in the eye and stuff. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Be intimate.
Yeah. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah. Yes, thank you. Very rarely am I right with Robin. And girls, you got to be a woman.
Had a good time.
Like I saw it when I was at Lot 61, that chick that was making out with Ralph, the one that I passed on.
Right.
The one who I dealt him. She was doing something very hot when she was making out with us. I couldn't avoid looking at it. She was running her hands through his hair, touching his head. That's hot when chicks do that.
Uh-huh.
A lot of chicks just lay there, man. They got to get off their ass and do something.
Well, they're not feeling it if they're just lying there.
That's right.
That's the story there.
When a chick's feeling it, you know it. Unfortunately, I've never experienced that.
If somebody's just lying there, nothing is really going on.
Right, honey. You are absolutely right about that. Robin knows a lot about this stuff.
You can't just lie there. It's like if music moves you, if you got some rhythm, you can't sit still to the music. Well, if something's really going on, you can't not move around.
I only read about this stuff in Cosmo. That's how I know. Trust me. All right, hey, tomorrow Mr. Methane will be there. Some people pronounce it methane, but Mr. Methane is going to be here. This is a guy with his own television show in England about farting. The guy farts on command. He's also a very big star over there. And even has his own television show. This is the theme to his TV show. Mr. Methane will be here. Imagine getting a show farting.
No, I'm Mr. Methane. I've got a bionic bum and the underpants hub. Welcome to the Methane Show. Why not give me a ring and I'll give you a blow. You hear, it's Mr. Methane.
The fart in France. Pantomane, who used to drive a train. You got an interesting life story.
Got to hear all about Mr. Methane.
Yeah. What is it, Nick?
How's it going,
Hey, bro.
Listen, I got a major complaint about that halftime show last night. I'm sure you saw that.
Hey, when did Tina Turner...
I didn't see her either.
She was early, Howard. She did at about 10 to 6 or 6 o'clock or something.
Yeah, because our director...
That's before the show.
Our E-show director was saying, he was like...
Before the Super Bowl.
Boy, Tina Turner, she was real bad. She lip-synced and she didn't look good.
She didn't lip-sync well. Huh?
Everyone always wants Tina Turner to look good, but she's like 69 years old now.
She looks very good for her age.
Right, yeah. She's like 100.
Close to it.
I think they wanted her on early before she got any older. They figured quicker.
They looked at what was happening, so get her on now.
Right.
You know what the big deal about Tina Turner was?
What?
The NFL's so stupid. They're looking for all these different connections. Tina Turner was born in Nashville or Memphis, Tennessee, but then she moved to St. Louis.
Oh,
so she had a double connection.
No wonder they asked that.
They repeated it 100 times.
Yeah, well, they don't know what to say. Who else was on? I didn't watch that.
Tony Braxton.
Phil Collins, where'd they drag him out from?
Yeah, and he was on for just a second. Why was he there?
We should have got Mr. Methane.
Yeah. But Al Michaels and Boom.
Lest anyone think that Phil Collins will be here for a long time. He'll only be on just a few minutes, so you'll have to sit through the garbage.
Enrique Iglesias, I think, was there with Christina Aguilera, and I was like, what are they singing?
I wanted to see Christina Aguilera. Was she practically naked?
I didn't see her. She didn't wear a good outfit.
The belly shirt and the pants.
She's like an older woman. She had the shirt was down.
Real mature.
Yeah, but you couldn't see any skin.
Because what that is, like kiddie porn.
The whole show was like a Disney show, though. It was a Disney theme. So
what does Enrique sing? Does he sing Ballet?
No, he was singing. They were singing some duet.
Yeah, he and Chris.
Bailemos, bailemos. Bailemos.
In the rhythm. Okay, man. They're gonna
They were singing their own
But Rob,
song.
did you see when they cut to like Edward James Olmos every
I know.
And why was he there?
Right during the music.
Why is Edward James Olmos there?
They cut to him sitting somewhere like totally different, talking, and then he gives a speech, and they cut back to the whole show.
It was the weirdest Super Bowl.
And they cut back to him sitting there again, doing some speech, and they cut back to the show.
And then Tony Braxton and everybody singing together.
Hey, you know what's another weird thing last night, Howard?
Sounded great. I mean, but
this dude wants to say something on the phone. Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is what happens when Disney goes and buys out all these networks, and then they try to buy the Super Bowl.
Right. I was surprised ABC had the Super Bowl.
Into Disney World.
Yeah.
I thought for sure CBS or Fox would have the Super Bowl.
Yeah, ABC very rarely gets it. I was shocked that it was on.
Do they get it?
Too.
Do they get it because it's their turn, or do they get it because it's
No, it's a package.
Yeah.
Because they get Monday Night Football, and I guess they bought the Super Bowl. I think you buy it individually.
They bid for it, don't they?
Yeah.
So,
don't give it to ABC again.
Yeah, Fox is good. I like watching Fox. I like seeing Alan McNeil in the audience of the Super Bowl, sitting next to Luke Perry.
Yeah, they should load it up with stars and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Fox forces people to go to the game.
Well, did you see the other thing? This is what I was going to say was weird about the game last night. They kept taking shots of different people, like the owners of different teams, and they looked like they were in a fog.
Yeah, couldn't they get a good shot of those people?
Shot of anybody.
Yeah, I was like, nice shot. That could be any drunk sitting there, and it's supposed to be the owner.
There was one guy.
Did you get all fogged out? What kind of shot is
They'd be
that?
shooting them through glass, and you're like, I think there's somebody
No, wait,
there.
that's my grandfather.
But there was one guy. There was one guy who was like something. I think maybe it was at Lamar Hoyt or whatever. But he was sitting not in a box, just a regular seat. But it was so far back, it looked foggy.
Yeah, I know. He looked like Mr. Methane. Like he just let off some. Well, I don't know. I don't know who those people were, and they didn't have any cool celebrities sitting in the audience.
I saw John Elway. That was like the only one I saw.
John Elway.
He got to plug his website.
I got to tell you something. John Elway is a loudmouth. I kept saying, tell him to shut the F up.
No, you're
talking
talking about
money.
No.
I'm talking about John Elway. When they're interviewing him, and then he has to get a plug-in for some. He goes, well, how's retirement? And he goes, well, I'm with .com now. But you know what, dude? You have to plug every second. What are you, Jackie Martling? and then I don't know. And I just said, why don't you suit up and get in and play?
Boomer Esiason, though, was getting on my nerves because every time something happened, he would go, I played with those guys.
Yeah,
It's really hard.
I've been on a stretcher, and it feels real good when the fans
you
cheer.
don't understand what it's like when you get hit like that.
Let me tell you something. I played this Titans franchise about 22 times.
Right.
I actually remember it was 22.
A kid dreams of this Super Bowl experience. This is what he dreams of.
I've had this moment in my backyard many times as a child.
You know what I thought was cool? ABC had, every time they show pictures of the players, they had that cool animation of, football guys.
That
was great. Cool. That was good. That was real good.
But, Al Michaels is really a very good announcer. He keeps it all together because he's got to sit there. Boomer was like an anchor on him.
I thought Al did a great job. Al looked like he wanted to take Boomer and throw him out of the studio. Every time.
Always saddle Al with some kind of obstacle because he's so good.
You know what's weird? It's like, they used to saddle him with Frank Gifford. Poor Al.
See if you can handle that.
No, but Al's the guy who can call the game, and then they got to give him some, personality.
A color man.
Yeah, like a personality.
They always do that, but he doesn't need it.
He doesn't.
Al's that good. But the fact of the matter is that...
I like John Madden and Pat Summerall. Those guys.
John Madden and Pat Summerall are great.
I like watching Madden, especially for the Super Bowl, but... And everyone says to me, well, he's disgusting to look at. I said, well, you barely have to see it.
The sausage fingers and
big sausage fingers. Oh, some people do.
You know what?
It's scary with those eyebrows that come out like cockroaches and the big giant head that looks like it'll explode.
It's going to come out of those fingers. They're so fat.
You think that like fat will come out.
And you know what I love about him, Howard? Everything with him is food. We'll talk about a sandwich, and he had his Thanksgiving Day, his special team, and he had a special turkey that had 8 legs on it. And he was cooking it in his motorhome.
He'll even talk about snot coming out of guys' noses. I mean, he just gets into everything.
But he's good. For some reason, the two of them are great.
He's real.
He doesn't get in the way of the game. Well, but the thing I noticed, too, with ABC is that every time they went up, every once in a while they show you, Al Michaels and Boomer in the booth. And the booth was real tacky. It looked like they had a piece of plastic hanging up in the back.
Right. It looked like they were in somebody's bad living room.
And notice, you can't even see them actually looking at the camera. They're looking at the monitors.
It was like they were at the game.
Boomer was gazing at Al like he was in love.
I don't know, but you look at the camera.
Al never looked at Boomer. He didn't know where to look.
Yeah, and Boomer was behind him.
But they usually work that out.
Why that bad drop cloth or something?
Yeah, they had
something hanging over the TV.
I thought it was a lot like one of them.
Yeah, it looked worse.
It looked like an afterthought.
It looked like Ralph had gotten in there and designed the set. And he had the E-budget.
We forgot to put up a place for the announcers.
Right. Yeah, I think they could work on that a little bit. But I'll tell you what I love the best. The yellow line marking the first down.
I do too, and I hate it when it's not there.
I love it, and I love it. And who else does it besides ABC?
So Fox created it.
Yeah.
They did?
And they did a big report on CNN over
Fox
the weekend.
created a lot. I got to give them credit.
Good. You know, people were upset when they got football, but they've been very good.
They created a lot of good stuff.
They revolutionized the way that you watch the game. That whole score in the upper left-hand corner is in baseball now. Everyone does it.
And I remember when they first put it up, I was like, yes.
It was annoying.
And people complained, it ruins the game because you tune in and you see what's going on. It ruins the game.
I thought Fox was going to
Now I
suck.
need that.
Yeah, and Fox ended up doing a good job with football. And the yellow line, the thing I can't figure out, though, is how come when the guy runs over the yellow line, it doesn't show up, like...
I don't know.
How come it doesn't show up on his uniform?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, in other words, they're painting an imaginary yellow line on your screen.
How do it know?
If it's imaginary, how does it know not to go on the players?
I don't know.
Is it painted only on green, maybe?
I don't know. What did you say, sir?
They only painted over the green.
No, but
the guy's running through that.
Yeah, why wouldn't you see, like, a little glitch in your screen or, like...
Something happens.
How do they do that, Ralph? Do you know?
I don't know.
You know what they have coming up now, Howard? Because I saw CNN did a report on the yellow line. They just talked about how, what a revolutionary thing it is, how everyone loves it, and how great it is.
Love it.
But you never know where that line is.
I think CBS started that, though, because Fox didn't have it for a while. I think it was CBS.
Maybe you're right.
Good. That's good to hear. I like that
hockey thing, though, they did.
Well, they got rid of that. They got rid of that.
With the blue, I don't watch hockey on TV.
I know, but I hate when they had that thing.
You know what they have coming up now? Have you heard about virtual advertising in baseball?
Yeah.
You know how, like, behind the batter, right, you're not allowed to put any writing or anything there because it affects the pitcher. But what they do is they'll take a big blue screen, and at home you'll see a big billboard.
Right.
But you won't see it at the ballpark. And that's like, it's going to generate like $20 million a year for teams just out of thin air.
Wow.
$20 million a year in
I don't know, but what I need that for?
No, too much.
Yeah, but
See, that doesn't
a news program.
That doesn't improve the game. The great thing is that yellow goddamn line.
And the downs, marking the downs for you and telling you what's going on.
But you know what they don't do anymore? They don't put the down on the upper part of the screen. That's great.
No, they don't. They do.
No, they don't. They don't.
Well, last night they did.
First and 5 and stuff like that.
Well, you watched one game. I mean, I'm saying through the season. Maybe they did it yet last night. I didn't even notice. But
Listen to this thing that, like, he sees all the games. You don't see every game. Why don't you mellow out?
Yes, I do.
I'm just a braggart. But the yellow line...
You're sleeping through the games.
What?
The yellow line really is amazing.
That is amazing.
Great.
I just don't know how they do it. I wish someone could explain it to me.
And then, like you see the guy cross the yellow line, and then they bring out the sticks. You go, I already know it's the first down.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny, Al and Boomer apparently don't get the yellow line, because last night a guy was like a foot over, and I was like, let's see, he may have gotten it, I can't tell, but I could tell he was like a foot over the line.
Yeah. Although you never know, they screw up with the measurements. And
they might have not spotted it where it should have been.
It's weird where they spot the ball sometimes. Like there was one play last night where the guy ran into a pile and his linebacker started pushing him from behind. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, his back was like,
that was a tough one.
Where did he put the ball?
Right. That's arbitrary.
There was one pile, though, where, like you could edge, the guy with the ball was down at the bottom, and there was like a 300-pound guy lying on top of him, and then 9 guys on top of him. Yeah.
Right.
It was like amazing. Like, that guy's still alive.
And how about at the end there?
So, like, and we were goofing on, like, because me, Ralph, and Booker were watching with Pat Menachie and his girlfriend, and whenever there's a girl there, we like to, like, at least put down the football players, because they're also built and everything. So we go, so I go, I wonder what the collective IQ of the field is right there. And then Ralph goes, yeah, I wonder what the collective IQ of this room is.
I wonder who Casey thought had the best ass.
Casey, which guy had the best ass?
Did the quarterback have a good ass?
It kind of was a bummer with the chick there, because, like, couldn't curse. Didn't
Tony Braxton look nice, though?
Who?
Tony Braxton?
Tony Braxton
was very good.
I didn't see halftime.
I got the tape with me.
I was busy cleaning up.
I got the tape with me.
After Ralph
spilled crap on my carpet.
Well, look,
he did, dude.
In his car. At least he didn't buy your apartment.
Are you hostile to me? Because every time you come over, you're spilling stuff on my house. And
I'm not.
No, man.
Every time I come over, I spill everybody.
No, he comes over. He always makes himself a drink, and then he puts a glass on the floor. And then, of course,
You had no coasters.
Dude,
what do you want to put it on?
Dude, put it on a book or something. Or get a napkin. Get off your fat ass and get a napkin.
You know what the problem is? Why are you being like that, man?
Because you put it on the floor, and then he broke my good glass, and then they get it all over the carpet and everything.
Wait,
He put a drink on the floor.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh, do you know what the problem is?
Come on.
Have you ever have you ever heard the expression familiarity breeds contempt?
Yeah.
He's familiar with you.
Yeah.
He's not. There's no respect left.
Yeah, I'm not letting him. I'm not having him over anymore.
I don't want to come over.
Booker was all polite and everything.
Of course, he's so glad to be there. He respects it.
Yeah, Booker was a nice guy. Like like he needed a sandwich. I fixed him some deli sandwich and stuff, and he's like, "Hey, should I go put the plate back over there and everything?" And I was like, "Hey, there's a human being."
I cleaned up.
Ralph is
Why
aggressive.
like that?
No, man.
You know what? You're too familiar with me. I shouldn't come over anymore.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
gee, what a threat. Russell, you're on the air.
Not coming over. You're paying
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I work for Sport Vision, the company that does the yellow line that you saw in the Super Bowl.
How do they do that?
It works with specially instrumented cameras. We instrument the cameras and transmit the pan, tilt, and zoom of a certain number of cameras down to the production trucks. The production trucks have about 4 to 5 O2s in them, Silicon Graphics workstations with all the special equipment and software that calculates where to draw the line based on color. So it only draws on pixels that it's supposed to draw on. So there's operators in there that are actually clicking on the uniforms to make sure that it doesn't draw the line.
They can do that fast?
I'm not buying that. That sounds
There's
like
a whole team.
Well, hold on. See, now I understand something.
Only two
what he's
operators.
saying is electronically, though, it can remove the yellow colors from the pixels.
No, it draws on certain
It's
pixels.
sensitive to pixels.
Right.
It only draws on the colors that it's supposed to.
The computer does it in rapid speed.
Exactly, in real time. That's what's so difficult about it. It's actual real time.
All right, thanks, dude.
Yep.
You know, Albert Einstein is scratching his head right now. But I think I kind of understand it.
I don't understand it.
Have you ever gone on your computer and sort of fixed up a picture and you can blow it up and you know how those individual little square boxes on the computer, you can actually color over them?
Right.
What this is a special computer that actually compensates for the yellow line and compensates when the players step on it by filling in the pixels probably as close to what it thinks it should be and keeps the color consistent on the players and keeps the line there. That's how fast the computer is.
You mean it would block it out so it's redoing the play?
Yeah.
Basically only drawn on the green.
That's right. All right, we got to take a break. It's been a while. When we come back, we'll do the news for you and everything else. Little science, little Mr. Science here for you this morning. Of course, I have no idea what that guy was talking about. We'll be back right after these words.
This is Channel 2 News this morning at 6.
Thousands of New Yorkers showed up for the first exposure of Howard Stern's movie Private Parts. Well, no surprise here. It was loud and rowdy. Stern, of course, plays himself in the film. It is based on his best-selling autobiography. Stern thanked his loyal fans who showed up at Madison Square Garden for the premiere last night. The movie opens nationwide next Friday. And I heard a little clip after this Old English Howard right there.
He's so rude.
I heard a clip. He said that he really wants to win an Academy Award for his performance because he wants to go up on stage and thank nobody but himself.
I don't think there's a bigger jerk than Ray Beaver.
Hey now. With Regis.
You?
Yeah.
What disc jockey recorded the song Disco Duck, which hit #1 on the Billboard charts? Was it Howard Stern, Casey Kasem, Dr. Demento, Rick Dees?
The guy thought about it for a while. You know I wouldn't write a lame song like Disco Duck.
Is that what he said?
That's what the guy should have said. He said, well, I know it's not Howard Stern because he's not lame like Rick Dees. And Rick Dees is such a douchebag, it has to be him. Casey Kasem has no talent. And Rick Dees is the devil. So it must be Rick Dees. What was the other choice? Casey Kasem, Howard Stern.
Dr. Demento.
Oh, Dr. Demento. Yeah. Dr. Demento. Is he still around, Dr. Demento?
I think he still teaches that course.
Yeah, he was a college professor at UCLA. Because my friend took the course one summer because he figured it'd be easy, and it turned out Dr. Demento was a ball buster. You know, it was just like he was like...
Took his class very seriously.
Yeah, my friend's like a genius, and he got a B in it. And he thought it was like a, an easy A.
Get-over course.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a history of rock and roll. And it turns out Dr. Demento takes it real seriously. You know, he just has to bust everyone's balls and make it all difficult. You know? And then he comes out and he's all serious, like he's not Dr. Demento anymore. You know, he's not like, hi, kids.
Doesn't even,
Yeah, he's like, he's like, this is him being Dr. whatever his name is.
It's Jerry Lewis.
Yeah. There's a serious Dr. Demento in there.
Don't even call him Dr. Demento.
Yeah. There's an article in the paper over the weekend how Jerry Lewis was like, I think criticizing Jim Carrey, saying he's talented, but, he should always be funny, not try to be a serious
No.
Actor. Yeah, something like that. And I was just like, Jerry, are you on acid? Yeah, he's the guy who got all serious.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Jerry never experienced the acclaim here in America.
Mm-hmm.
You on drugs?
That Jim does. So
Right.
he's pissed. He's got
So jealous.
pour some rain on his parade.
Jerry's, jealous. He's seething through. He thinks he's such a friggin' genius. And then he's talking about how he thought Eddie Murphy's Nutty Professor was good, but he didn't need to have fart jokes in there, and that was demeaning to the Nutty Professor. And I'm like, dude.
Oh, so take it back.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, please don't comment. In fact, Eddie's Nutty Professor is 50 times better.
I don't think these
than
guys
Jerry's.
ever realize when they've lost it.
Oh, no. They never do. They never do. There should be a law against guys.
Because I'm watching this Behind the Music or something special. One of those VH1 things.
Yeah, where like Leif Garrett's sitting there going, man, I'm back in the studio and I'm making my kind of music, and this time they're not going to tell me what kind of music to make. I'm like, dude, they should tell you what kind of music to make, whoever they is.
Well, whoever told you before really knew what they were doing.
Yeah, that guy helped you. He goes, man, I always felt false, man.
So David, whatever his
name. Yeah, David Cassidy's in the studio.
The same thing.
I'm a delusional guy.
They wouldn't let me do my music, man.
Yeah, it was always upsetting me. They wouldn't let me do my music. Dude, your music sucks. Please.
Nobody wants your music. I was the only real musician.
Right. Douchebag. What a douchebag.
No, but I was talking about Steve.
Yeah, go sing in the shower.
What?
You know what the saddest thing I ever seen is? Did you see the one they did on Whatever Happened to Peaches and Herb?
Yeah, everyone's been telling me about that one. I got to see that.
Herb's like 90 years old now.
Yeah.
He's in his backyard in Florida with some 20-year-old, and
with stars in her eyes.
She's the next Peaches.
Yeah,
Peaches never changes.
Baby, you gonna be the next Peaches.
He's 195 years old. Peaches is still in her 20s.
Baby, you was gonna be the next Peaches.
And they're in the backyard. He was teaching her dance steps.
Yeah, and it's so funny.
Those old dance steps, because they still got to do those old songs.
Honey, you're gonna have to learn the old Peaches and Herb routine.
You got to do Shake Your Groove thing again.
You want to take that chick and shake her and say, honey, peaches grow on trees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is not it. If you're looking for that pot of gold, this is not it.
When Peaches and Herb were big, they were in Peaches and Herb. And Leif Garrett's the best one, because he's back in the studio and David Cassidy's in the studio. They're all in his studio somewhere. And I'm like, well, who's paying for this?
Nobody knows where these studios are.
And it's funny, too, because they play that really sad music when David Cassidy tells his story. And he goes, man, I couldn't get out of it. I had to play to 140,000 women. Yeah. But really what I wanted to do was my music. Man.
Yeah, man, I want
those teen magazines. I never wanted to be a teen idol.
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me.
They. And who stopped you ass? And then it's like, it's like, and then they finally, they do play some of his music. And it's awful.
You don't want to hear that music.
We got to get that special. Let's play some of David Cassidy's music that he's burning to get out there.
Because you know what else is cool in that special? How bitter his father was because he was more popular. His father, Jack Cassidy, that died in the fire, and how they hardly spoke to each other. Yeah. And he thinks his father started drinking because he was bitter, because David was more popular.
But then you're lucky your father burned up. I mean, he's that jealous of you.
I mean, he was only going to get worse.
Unbelievable.
As your star rose.
Yeah, right.
The best is the Gallaghers are fighting with each other.
That's funty, too, yeah. We had the Gallagher's brother. Yeah, there's a guy named Gallagher who started a comedy act. He's the guy who smashes the watermelon.
Yeah.
So then supposedly, somehow, I don't know, the family's claiming Gallagher's like, intoxicated or something?
Well, they say drugs and alcohol have made him impossible.
So Gallagher's brother started doing the routine. And now the original Gallagher is suing the other Gallagher brother for stealing his material.
But I thought they had a deal.
Well, that's what the one brother says. The brother who's Gallagher too.
Yeah.
He says, no, Gallagher told me I could do that.
Yeah.
I thought the original, I don't know for sure, but I thought the original deal was the real Gallagher played the major, not stadiums, but, the larger halls.
Right.
And the Gallagher, too, would do, the comedy clubs so they could cover the whole country.
Right. But then he said when he started to get popular...
Gallagher, too.
Then Gallagher, the real Leo Gallagher.
Leo Gallagher, and there's another Gallagher.
Ron Gallagher. Leo Gallagher got upset. And said, hey, Ron, you're stealing my act.
And now the father...
Bigger places and stuff.
The father won't talk to Leo Gallagher, the original Gallagher, because he's like, hey, you should...
with Ron.
He likes Ron Gallagher better.
Whose act does the father do?
I don't know, but I'm wondering why anybody's doing that act. I'm sick of that act.
So I remember remember when we talked to Ron Gallagher, he said the only thing he couldn't do was, like, smash the watermelon.
Yeah, he's prevented from doing that, but
That's the only thing
I hear he's now smashing the watermelon.
Well, now they're not talking, so you can go for broke.
Might as well smash the watermelon. This thing's going to be tied up in court for some years.
Yeah, Gallagher is suing Gallagher, too.
Nice.
What a great court case.
And they look identical.
Smashing watermelons.
Hey, I started the smashing watermelon thing. He said to me, you know what? I'm going to throw both of you out of here.
You were so messed
You
up.
and your father.
Your Honor, put on this raincoat.
Your Honor, I want to show you my greatest feat, smashing a watermelon. Oh, it's so funny. Life is such a bitch. You know, I'm watching the Super Bowl halftime festivities in here. You know, we had it on tape. Ralph brought it in, and I'm watching it. You know, you think about who watches football primarily. It's like guys. It's a guy thing. Nobody wants to watch a Disney show.
That's what I couldn't understand. What is this kiddie show doing in the middle?
I don't want to see men running around with big giant antlers on their heads and tights, you know, like dance prancing around. And I guess Disney was trying to do like a family-oriented Super Bowl show, but really all you want to see is highlights of the game and talk football.
Or at least see some, like, you want to see Christina Aguilera wearing the outfit we love her for.
Well, you'd like to see some hot chicks, but I understand, like, Disney's not going to put that on because it's like, you know, supposed to be families and children watching.
But Disney doesn't have to be involved. It's Super Bowl.
I know, but it's like...
Some things go.
It's like it's halftime of a fashion show, not of a football game or something. Or halftime of, I don't know. They ruin
an ice skating show.
Right.
Put on some hot chick.
They should let Lonnie produce halftime.
Right.